Sounds good. I think we're going to keep it here for the anthem this time. We'll try to play that, if it plays. Good evening. Welcome back to Wabash Valley College. Mark Richardson alongside my friend Zach Reynolds tonight for the play-by-play in color of this broadcast of Warrior basketball. Wabash takes on Shawnee. Zach, you had the play-by-play in the opening one tonight. The Lady Warriors were able to get by Shawnee pretty handily.
146-37. Handily is an understatement.
And the line of the night is if you're going to come watch the Lady Warriors play, get here on time. Don't be showing up 3 minutes or 4 minutes late. You'll miss the ball game. They scorched them tonight. Lady Warriors with the big win. And now the men's turn. Wabash Valley men are 4-3 on the season. They have victories over Oakland City University JV twice, Missouri Baptist Junior Varsity, and Richard Daley out of Chicago. They've lost to Triton, Moraine Valley, and Mineral Area. John Sparks Ball Club out of Shawnee is 6-2. And they have losses to Triton and Arkansas Southern and haven't played hardly anybody else of note. So we'll see what goes there. They got a big guy. Johnny Anderson averaging 18.4 points a game and 9.8 rebounds. And we'll see if the Warriors can add. I assume he wears number 32. We don't have heights listed on this program, but I assume we picked out in pregame the kid we think is the most muscular, athletic, big kid, and it probably is Johnny Anderson. And we'll have our hands full down low. We'll see if we can stop him. That should be a good contest tonight. And Warriors coming off a win the other night. Try to extend this streak. By the way, both teams, men and women, play at John A. Logan on Saturday. 1 o'clock for the ladies' game, 3 for the men's game. We'll have that on the radio for you. Of course, you can see these games on YouTube. You can see them as they happen by some kind of miraculous intervention of some kind. It's all available that way. So I hope you'll join us for that. If you're listening, you might want to tune up the YouTube if you're home, but we're glad to have you on the radio side. You're listening on the WVJC Mount Carmel 89.1. Did I do that correctly? Because Zach is a professional. He's been paid before, so I would
A little bit.
That's all it stands between me and being a professional is that first check. After I get that, I'm right in there. There's a buzzer. We're just about set for the national anthem. Tell you what, folks, we'll take a 90-second break. Be back after the anthem right after this.
You already know that the First National Bank is your real community bank, but have you met our people? It's the people inside that make us a community bank. We live here. We work here. We're your neighbors and your friends. When you bank with us, your money is reinvested in your community. At the First National Bank, our customers are more than an account number. People are the reason for this community. We're your hometown bank, serving the area since 1906. We are the First National Bank, where our people make the difference. Come see us today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Brett Weinzappel. I'm an orthopedic spine surgeon. I'm happy to be starting my practice in Mount Carmel in the orthopedic department. I attended Indiana University School of Medicine in Indianapolis. Following that, I went to Case Western Reserve University for my orthopedic residence as well as a spine fellowship. I've been practicing in Evansville since 2007, and I'm happy to bring my practice to Mount Carmel, Illinois in 2023.
We've got our Clark Griswolds out there, so we got the Christmas lights going up. So be careful, be mindful when you're up on the roof. There's power lines overhead, sometimes run over roofs or cleaning your gutters or anything like that. Be mindful of those power lines that are near or over the roofs or things that you're working on. To the Christmas displays, make sure that you use GFI receptacles on all outdoor displays for your protection and for protection of the kids around the house and everybody around too.
Thank you very much. Now ready for the starters of the ball game. Bryce Thompson on the call down there. He's the PA guy at Wabash Valley. Number 0, is Ladricus Pittman. He'll start at a guard. Number 5 is Trayvon Thomas, another guard. He's a sophomore. Number 11 is Lincoln Lockhart. He's a sophomore guard. Number 13 is Jamel Grigsby. He's a freshman, another sophomore. This kid's a forward. And the big guy is number 32, Johnny Anderson. Anderson leads him in scoring at 19.8 a night, or 18.4 a night, 9.8 rebounds. And he is the lone, he's one double figure. The other guy is Lincoln Lockhart with 12 points a game. So those are their leaders. Now they're going to throw a little video hype as they get everybody up on the scoreboard. And you don't do this, do you, Zach? This is somebody else's work?
This is somebody else's work. This is Griffin Hinkle. He's also in our program. He does great work. with the video edits and photography and things like that. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a big night for Raymond Ezeke. He's going to have to probably do a lot of work down there against Johnny Anderson.
Here are the starters for your Warriors. At a guard, out of France, number 0, Lucas Henderson. Played in the Mexico Institute last year. And other guard, number 2, Daniel Robinson. He's out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And he's a freshman. Henderson, by the way, is a sophomore. Then next year is Kaleem Taylor. Taylor, 6'3", sophomore. He's also from Milwaukee, which, by the way, is where Coach Terrence McGee hails from. Number 5, Julie McGowan, great athlete, 6'6", out of Trenton, New Jersey, gets a start. And the final starter for the Warriors, 6'8", out of Newark, New Jersey, is Raymond Ezeke, and he is a sophomore. We have Henderson, Robinson, Taylor at the guard spots. At the 4 spot, Julie McGowan. And the big guy down low for the Warriors is Raymond Ezeke, and he'll have his hands full. We'll see if the Warriors go man-to-man against their big scorer, Johnny Anderson. Thanks for joining us for Warrior Broadcast of Basketball. Glad to bring it to you. We're finally hitting the conference season, and they see the finals are done. Everybody's out of school, so we play tonight, they play Saturday, and everybody goes home for 2 weeks, come back, and the next home game will be January 6th after this one on a Saturday. And at that point, after that, we'll be in the regular conference Wednesday, Saturday rotation, getting this thing going. We play the, what is that, the bullfight music, and here we're ready for this.
Really excited for conference play. This is an early conference play matchup. Should be a good season.
And ball is tapped in the air and controlled by Shawnee. They move from right to left. They wear the black shirts with the Warriors with the home whites on. Get the ball in the corner. Now they kick it back up, and this looks like a zone by the Warriors, doesn't it? The 2-3 zone, I think it is. Making a man-to-man as they chase the cutters. Up top with the basketball there, that's Pittman. Now on the right side, Warriors playing good defense, 10 on the shot clock. Out on the wing to Lockhart. Now they step into a 3 from the top. That shot's too long and missed there by Trayvon Thomas, and the Warriors with the rebound. Outlet pass to McGowan, goes up, missed it. Got 2 in front of the hoop, and here comes Shawnee in transition. On the wing, pull-up jumper for 3, got it. That is number 0 out there, Pittman with the first basket of the game. They got black jerseys, little outline around the numbers, and they're not that easy to see. Robinson on high on the left wing. This is a zone, and it's a man-to-man, pardon me. Henderson gets the ball down to McGowan at the block. Cross-court pass. Taylor lets the 3 fly. That's too long, no good. McGowan fights for the rebound, and they've got it, though. Here comes Pittman across the timeline with it. 3-0 Shawnee here after 1 minute of play at home. Warriors at home. If you're in town, come on out. Still a lot of seats available. There's a drive by Pittman, pushes off, no call. Pulls his dribble up. Now gets it up top to Anderson. And that guy we thought was Anderson is the big kid who likes to score. In the corner with the basketball is Lockhart. Shot clock at 8 as they set the offense now. Now 5-4. Will they get a shot off? Pittman around the screen. Gets inside, a little floater up. That's no good. Rebound, they've got it. And Johnny Anderson goes up and scores it inside with the left hand.
Too easy for Anderson there. Couldn't get a good enough block out on him. Put it right back up.
We were in front of him, but he still got the rebound. And we trail 5-0 now. 18-10 to play here, first half. Daniel Robinson up top against this man-to-man. Now, out it goes to Taylor. Taylor around to pick. Into the paint he goes. Shot up in the paint. Shot blocked and a foul called. Foul called on Trayvon Thomas. His first will have free throws. The Warriors will try to break our little scoring drought from the foul line.
Well, a couple of things early on is, Wabash Valley's had a couple of good defensive possessions that didn't work out. They had one good defense possession, get a fast break. McGowan gets too far underneath the basket, the pass a little too far out ahead of him, and then they get to the transition 3. And then a really good defensive possession right there all the way down to the end of the shot clock, but then they give up the offensive board.
Taylor's first free throw is good. 79% from the foul line for Kaleem, so he's a very good shooter. Mujah Burton is not in the starting lineup tonight. He's the leading scorer for Wabash, averaging 13.1 a night. This guy can shoot it, though, Kaleem Taylor. Both free throws are good. The Warriors down by 3 now. 5-2, 18 minutes left here, first half. In the backcourt, on the dribble, Trayvon Thomas. Now over on the right side to Pittman. He's guarded by Daniel Robinson. Up high goes to Lockhart. Now to Anderson. Now swing it left side on the wing to Thomas. Looking. Still looking. Now dribbles a little bit toward the top. Now on the dribble crossover. Up top it goes. Good defense by the Warriors. Pittman. Shot clock down to 8. They're comfortable like that, though this guy likes to get the shot. Pittman on the drive. Now up top it goes. Punch it inside, and Anderson catches and shoots, but it's just after the shot clock. So a 30-second shot clock violation. They got it inside of Johnny Anderson, but just about a half a beat too late. Good defense by the Warriors.
Really good defense, a few possessions in a row, trying to keep that going. It's just going to be a matter of keeping Anderson off the offensive boards.
I'm surprised to see John Sparks Ball Club run the shot clock that far down twice in a row. That's not like him. Taylor with the basketball. Now up to Henderson. To the corner it goes. There's a drive to McGowan. McGowan stops in the paint, floats it off the glass, no good. On the rebound is Shawnee. Coming across the timeline is Pittman. Left side now with it, Thomas into the paint. Stopped there, knocked away, turnover, Warriors with it. McGowan on the right side to Robinson. Steps into the three, can't take it. They cover him up. Now up top, McGowan doesn't take it. To the corner, Henderson. He'll take the three from the corner. That's no good. It's all black shirts on the board. 5-2 in favor of Shawnee. We got an open three, but nobody on the board. 16:40 left here, first half. You're listening to Warrior basketball. We're down by 3. Up top of the basketball, Thomas double teamed. Now up to Anderson, and a foul away from the basketball. McGowan in a wrestling match gets called for the foul. His first. And the first against the Warriors.
Just jockeying for position down low. McGowan only around 6'6" or so, not necessarily the tallest guy, but he plays real physical. He's a good four for Wabash Valley.
I didn't really watch the pregame. I'm not sure that Mujah Burton is even available to the team tonight. I don't see him, but maybe when he gets a warm-up jacket off, I'll notice there's an inbounds pass and an easy basket down low. That's Jamel Grigsby with the hoop. Caught it at the block, went straight up and scored it. 7-2 now in favor of Shawnee. 16:20 left here in the first half. Jamar Sanders out of the Bronx, New York. Now on the right side to Anderson. No bad pass. They closed on it and knocked it out of bounds. That pass was open for a minute. Zeke opened at the block, but just for about a half a tick, and then they were able to cut off that passing lane. This is a very fast-paced ball game.
Sprinkles just checked in for Wabash Valley.
Well, I really like Adrian Sprinkles. He is a scoring machine, really. Inbound to come to Henderson. Henderson on the drive to the baseline. Gets his man there and out top to Sprinkle. Down low to Zeke. Turns, shoots, misses, and rebounded. Shawnee doing a great job on the defensive glass. 7-2 Shawnee. 16 minutes left here first half. There's Johnny Anderson outside of Pittman. Pittman, left-hander to the glass. Turns, shoots, and short. No good. Rebound. Daniel Robinson with it. He pushes it across the timeline, guarded by Pittman. Good defense there. Left side now high to Sprinkle. Left corner to Taylor. Taylor still on the dribble to the baseline. Kicks the ball to the corner, Sprinkle. They pass it around. Up top, open. Henderson to the free throw line. Outside, Sprinkle for three from the corner. That shot's no good. Rebound again. Controlled by Shawnee. They've got all the defensive rebounds so far. Quickly down to Lockhart. Lockhart into the paint. Little floaters up. That's short. No good. Rebound for the Warriors and a chance to run. Sprinkle to the timeline. Now out to Taylor. Taylor goes baseline. Good defense. Up to the glass he goes and scores. Went right through the defender. And the Warriors within 3 now, 7-4. Good action so far. Not a lot of scoring. We played 5 minutes and the Warriors are down by 3.
You like good defense, this game's for you.
Deshaun Washington, the new player in the game for Shawnee, passes it up top to Lockhart. Misses the 3, and the Warriors with the defensive board. Daniel Robinson high on the glass. Shawnee back in good shape on defense, though. Robinson on the dribble at the 3 at the top. Lets it fly. That's way off on the right, and a rebound by Shawnee. Talked about this a little bit in the ladies' game, but that 3 off the dribble is much harder than the 3 off the pass. Got to get the feet right and balance, and it's not that easy to do. Shawnee basketball. Shot clock at 15. On the right side, it's Pittman. The left-hander dribbles to the paint. Kicks it out to the corner. Washington for 3 from there. That shot is short. Rebound by the Warriors' Taylor. Chance to tie it with a 3 ball. 7-4, the Warriors trail it now. 14-10 left in the first half. Kaleem Taylor with the bright green shoes if you're watching on YouTube. Up top, guarded. Now up to Robinson. Shot clock to 15. He goes around the pick. Good defense there. Now to Sanders, open for 3. Tie ball game, folks. Jamar Sanders, his first of the game. He's a shooter. That was Lucas Henderson. Is that true? Well, how did I mess that up? You wouldn't. I was watching. 7-7, I got that part right. And 13:40 left here. There's a Lockhart three from the corner. That's no good. Rebound inside. Johnny Anderson on the air ball. Has it stripped on the way up by Taylor. And the loose ball's grabbed by the Warriors. Raymond Zeke came out with it. Now, Sprinkles. We could go ahead for the first time here with the made hoop. Sprinkle to the top. Gives the ball to Zeke. Wrestles up to the hoop. Lost it. Goes up again. That shot is short. And Shawnee comes out. A rugged play that time and a ragged play. And Shawnee gets the basketball. Now up top to Pittman. And, almost a steal there by Henderson. He steps into the three. That shot is short. Rebound by Lucas Henderson. Lucas brings it across behind his back. Lost it. Stripped away there by Pittman. And he tries to go for the steal, and Pittman gets by him. It's a 5-on-4 break. Johnny Anderson, the lefty for three from outside. He knocks it down, the big kid. Puts him up 10-7. I didn't see that coming, did you? Johnny Anderson stepped into the three and knocked it down. 12:50 to play. Warriors down 10-7. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com. News. Chief Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has a huge selection of Jeeps and Chryslers. We have great deals, affordable financing, and an exceptional service department. Come see us today or view our new and pre-owned inventory at stevefaulknerautomotive.com. Steve Faulkner Automotive.
All the fans up a little bit. Oh, he tied the game at 7, couldn't go ahead, and they came back with a 3-ball by their big guy. Well, how big is Johnny Anderson? About 6'8", something like that. He's the left-hander, stepped into the long three and nailed it.
Yeah, and it was long. It was well out there. And he shoots it at about 36.7%, that 3-ball.
That's good enough.
Yeah, especially when you can bang down low like we assume he can. He's already shown off rebounding ability, had a basket down low. If you can shoot it just good enough like that, well, there's no wonder he's their leading scorer.
He's got half their points right now, 5 of their 10. They lead at 10-7. 12:51 to play. We'll have a visit with the assistant Warriors coach on the ladies' side, Jekiah Clay, at halftime. We'll see what she has to say about that ball game we played earlier. And the Warriors break the huddle with Sprinkle, Zeke, and there's Mujah Burton, Kaleem Taylor, and Daniel Robinson. So Mujah was over on the bench, just had his number covered up, and I couldn't see him. He plays the right wing, Taylor on the left wing, up top Daniel Robinson. This looks to be the zone, doesn't it? It looks like a 1-2-2 zone of some kind. A high post feed to Zeke, knocked out of his hands and out of bounds off of his hands to Shawnee. So they change the defenses after the timeout, and it takes the Warriors by surprise, and we get a turnover.
Yeah, Zeke just not strong enough, too weak with the ball there, and he's going to take a trip to the bench now. Diop checks in.
Eli Diop is the new Warrior. He'll play the low spot. He wears number 15. And he is 6'6" out of Harlem, New York City. Washington on the dribble. Up top it goes in the hands of Tyron Thomas. Travels on his way to the paint and gets called for it. Not every time I say travel do the referees agree, but that time they were spot on. A pretty easy one, though. He shuffled his feet, kind of tripped a little bit. And the Warriors could tie the game with a 3 here. 12:20 left in the first half. 10-7 in favor of Shawnee. Shawnee's 6-2 on the season. Warriors just 4-3. It's a zone, and Taylor's open left side. Shot is up. That's short. No good. Rebound inside. Sprinkle and a foul called. But how did he get the rebound, you ask? And the referee said that's because he pushed. Foul on Adrian Sprinkles. He went up nice on that board there all by himself, but as the man had been cleared out. Yeah. I really like the way Sprinkle plays. He plays a mature basketball game. He has the appearance of a guy who's played a lot of basketball, and he can score in a variety of ways. And
really good scorer, but he's also sometimes seems to pass first. He's not, overly aggressive. He can pass it when he needs to, and he plays great defense.
Shawnee basketball. They've got some new players in the game. That's Xavier Bell on the dribble. Bowls his way to the glass, stops, shoots off the glass. That won't go. Rebound. He has it. And kicks it back up top to Osiri Marr. Now they go back inside. There's a shot up in the paint. No foul called. And on the rebound, the Warriors have it. And there's all kind of contact on the rebound and the shot. Quickly down we go. Kaleem Taylor drives baseline. He steps on the out-of-bounds line on his way to the basket. Turnover against the Warriors goes right back to Shawnee. Well, we didn't have the ball very long, did we?
No. I just couldn't. Lost place of his feet there. Careless kind of turnover.
The court is not big enough. You know, they catch the ball at the three-point line. You need drive to the hoop. You take that step back, and you're out of bounds. Keshawn Washington with it. Now up top to Marshall. Now inside they go, and there's a travel call. Warrior basketball. Well, it's been 10-7 for a while. Time for somebody to score. I'd just assume the Warriors did it.
Well, they had Miles Lemon in there, and he was trying to go to work on Diop, but Diop stood his ground and forced to travel. Really good defense, even though he's a couple inches shorter than Lemon.
This is a zone employed by Shawnee. It looks like a 1-2-2 zone, or maybe a 3-2. Lucas Henderson high on the right side, back up to Taylor at the top. High post feed to Sprinkle. Out they go, and there's a three ball by Mujah Burton, our best outside shooter, and he missed it. And a rebound by Shawnee. Shawnee across the timeline. Down they go, and there's Lemon on his way. The rack flies, misses, and it's fouled. He'll shoot twice. He got a nice break to the hoop that time. I said Lemon, it's Osiris Marr is the guy going the foul line. And a Warrior foul is the third team foul against the Warriors. Guy made a nice move, got to the rack with it. And his free throw is good. Well, that breaks the scoring drought for both teams. It's 11-7 now with 11:08 to play here in the first half. Sprinkle's going to come out and talk to Coach Terrence McGee a little bit. Back in is Julian McGowan. And free throw is good, got them both. So it is 11-7, 12-7 up on the board now. Full court pressure, only three-quarter court pressure, not much there. And Robinson has it across the timeline. Now McGowan, now Burton on the left side. Burton against Bell on the dribble to the free throw line. Oh, has it knocked away. They outwitted us that time. Here's Marr on the breakaway, layup up, and that's good. He scored the last 4 points of the game, and it's 14-7. They've doubled us up with 10:40 left here. A little 4-point run, and the game is no longer where it was. Lucas Henderson high on the left side. Working against this now, it's man-to-man. They've switched back. Right side of McGowan. We're not getting any good looks against this defense, are we? And the ball, Robinson has it, dribbles it. Skip pass to Burton. Burton drives into the paint, kicks to the corner to Henderson. Step back for three from there. His second of the half. We needed it, and it brings the Warriors back to within 4, 14-10. At the buzzer that time with the shot clock going down. Now here's Bell the other way. Has it stripped. Ball's loose on the floor. Warriors with the Diop. 2-on-2 break. Making a 3-on-2 break. Out to Robinson. Right side. Three ball lined up. No good. And a rebound by Johnny Anderson. And Shawnee will slow it down a little bit. I appreciate the break. 14-10. Warriors down by 4. 9:40 left here first half. Warriors playing a decent ball game against Pittman. Now in the corner it goes to Bell. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Off of Wabash Valley, they say.
Diop playing some really good defense. He plays a 4 or 5 for Wabash Valley, and he's not necessarily as tall as the normal 4 or 5, but he plays really strong down low, and that time with anticipation knocked away that entry pass.
I don't know how old Diop is either, but he doesn't play like a freshman for sure. He's a sophomore out of Harlem, New York, so he's tough inside.
They play a lot of basketball out there in New York. I'm sure he's pretty seasoned.
9:32 left in the first half. We're down 14-10 against Shawnee. They're basketball out of their own basket, really from the corner looking, and they get it in, bounds up top to Johnny Anderson. Anderson looking for a guard with the basketball's Pittman. Shot clock at 8. Now 5, 4. Pittman on the dribble. Pulls it up for 3. Shot blocked out there. They've got it back. Anderson shoots from the top and knocks the 3 down with the buzzer going off. Great play by Johnny Anderson. He picked it up, shoved it in, and they're up by 6 now, 16-10. That's his second 3 of the night. Big play by Johnny Anderson. Lucas Henderson high on the left side. Cross-court pass to Taylor in the corner. Now to back to Daniel Robinson. Kick it to the corner to McGowan. Good defense by Shawnee. Up top to Henderson. Lets the 3 fly. That's no good. He's hit a couple already. And a rebound by Shawnee. They've got a 6-point lead in the basketball now with 8:50 left here in the first half. 16-10 Shawnee. Pittman on the dribble. Out of the corner they go. On the dribble all the way to the rack. Stop there. Now on top Pittman from about 28 feet out. That's no good. Rebound by the Warriors. Kaleem Taylor. Well, we haven't got anything out of our offense for a long time. Need something here. We had that one buzzer beater Then they answer with a buzzer beater of their own. Up top to Daniel Robinson. Here's a pick by Diop. Goes by that pick to the elbow. Now shoots from 17. Good. Daniel Robinson, his first bucket of the game. 16-12. Warriors down by 4 as we get near the 8-minute mark of the first half. Get the ball high on the right side. That's Thomas. Ooh, pass inside. The big guy has it, and he's fouled. The big guy is Johnny Anderson. 18.4 points a game and 9.5 rebounds a game.
Daniel Robinson just trying to strip that one away. I mean, he's a guard working against the big guy, Johnny Anderson. He's just trying to take away that dribble and got called for a foul that time. He didn't like the call, but whoever does when it's on you.
Raymond Zeke back in the game for the Warriors. We've got McGowan now on Anderson. Now they've switched up and got a guard on him. And now we steal the inbounds pass and throw it against their foot, out of bounds. Warrior basketball. Daniel Robinson on the defense. Causes that turnover. Now full court pressure, at least three-quarter court pressure by Shawnee. 16-12 Shawnee, 8 minutes left here, first half. McGowan across the timeline. Behind his back he goes. Stops. Now up top to Lucas Henderson. Now Henderson will set the offense. This looks like man-to-man this time. They've got him stretched out a little bit. I wouldn't bet on it, though. They play a lot of zone. Robinson now outside to Taylor. Taylor dribbles to the free throw line. Stops there. Trapped, double teamed outside McGowan for 3 just before the shot clock. They say no, just after the shot clock, and it went in, but take that basket away. And our offense is not clicking. We're not getting shots early enough in the count.
No, it's just really good defense by Shawnee. They're able to they're playing mostly zone, but they're able to be quick enough to get back and help and cover up shooters. It takes a really well-disciplined and stretched out defense.
7:20 left here, first half. Warriors down 16-12. Shawnee basketball. Johnny Anderson hands the ball back to Pittman. Now kick it up high. On the dribble up top. Now there's a drive to the hoop. Out of the corner for Anderson. 3 ball. That's no good. Long rebound the Warriors have with McGowan. So Anderson likes to shoot the 3. We've learned that here. He's got a couple already. Out to Kaleem Taylor on the dribble. Back to the basket. 25 feet away. Out by the hash mark. Shot clock at 15. We're having a hard time getting into the offense. They've gone man-to-man this possession, it looks like. Kaleem Taylor on the dribble. Gets in the paint. Off the glass. That won't go. Missed the shot. No foul call. Rebound Shawnee. Fast break, they go up, and shot is no good. Rebound by McGowan of the Warriors. Here we come. Oh, nice pass to Henderson. Henderson all the way to the rack against traffic, and he didn't hit the layup. And rebound by Shawnee. Very athletic player, but he had way high that time. Now in the corner to Pittman. Goes down low and shot up, and no good. Rebound by the Warriors. Robinson. 6:20 to play, so you didn't miss anything there. Up and down they go. Nobody getting a hoop. 16-12, the Warriors trail it by 4. Low scoring first half. 6:10 left in the half. Daniel Robinson on the dribble. Now up top to Lucas Henderson. Henderson looking down low to Zeke, and they fight for position. They're going to give the ball to the Warriors on a foul away from the basketball. Zeke had good position. They tried to get around him, and we'll get the ball out of bounds. And we'll have a timeout called. 16-12, Warriors trail by 4. 6:05 left first half. We'll take a break. We'll be back to Spencer Sports Center at Wabash Valley in 1 minute.
You already know that the First National Bank is your real community bank, but have you met our people? It's the people inside that make us a community bank. We live here. We work here. We're your neighbors and your friends. When you bank with us, your money is reinvested in your community. At the First National Bank, our customers are more than an account number. People are the reason for this community. We're your hometown bank, serving the area since 1906. We are the First National Bank, where our people make the difference. Come see us today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We've got our Clark Griswolds out there, so we got the Christmas lights going up. So be careful, be mindful when you're up on the roof. There's power lines overhead, sometimes run over roofs or cleaning your gutters or anything like that. Be mindful of those power lines that are near or over the roofs or things that you're working on. To the Christmas displays, make sure that you use GFI receptacles on all outdoor displays for your protection and for protection of the kids around the house and everybody around too.
Well, you're listening to Warrior Basketball. Thanks to Alex Marshall back at the studio. I'm Mark Richardson alongside Zach Reynolds. Yeah, I said it correctly that time, huh? And I don't always. You never know.
You've been getting better, though, each time.
Oh, don't jinx me, please. It is the Warrior Basketball after the foul. 6:05 left in the first half. We trail it 16-12 in a low-scoring affair.
We talked about it during that break. Neither team getting a ton of good looks. Each team has a late buzzer beater, a couple of offensive rebounds. This is a game of a defense right now.
Taylor with inbound for the Warriors. See if he can find somebody. We break to the hoop to get the ball down to Robinson. Up top to Raymond Ezek. Now Lucas Henderson. Shot clock at 15. Henderson gives the ball up to Kaleem Taylor. Taylor around 2 picks now. And gets the ball up top to McGowan. There's the 3 ball from the top. Shot is short. In and out it goes. And rebound by Shawnee. They've done a good job on the glass. We don't have hardly any offensive rebounds to speak of. That keeps this thing low scoring as well. Got the ball down low to Anderson and knocked away. They're going to call a foul on Raymond Ezek. Trying to punch the ball down low to Johnny Anderson, who is, I think he gives up maybe an inch or 2 to Raymond Ezek, but he is broader than everybody out there. He's a strong man.
He's been playing around outside the three-point line a lot more than I thought he would as well. He's clearly got the size advantage, but he can shoot it too, we've seen.
Adrian Sprinkle back in the game and replacing Raymond Ezek. Inbounds pass, and Sprinkle steals it away. Here come the Warriors with numbers to McGowan. McGowan to the rack, and no foul called. Picked up now by Sprinkle. Now to Robinson. You talk about defense, that's what's going on out here tonight. Both teams playing pretty good on the defensive end. Shot clock at 15. Sprinkle dribbles behind his back, spins, now gets it outside to Robinson. Up top to McGowan. McGowan drives. Good defense. Cut him off. Out to Taylor. Shot clock at 5. Taylor to the rack. Layup up. That's no good. Rebound by Shawnee. I'd like to see the stats if we have any offensive rebounds. They own the defensive glass. 5 minutes left in the half. We played 15 minutes and Warriors trail 16-12. Into the corner they go. There's a drive and a shot in the paint. That's not going to be good. They get the rebound, though, and the stick back is not good. Rebound by McGowan. Missed a point blanker that time by Welton. Outlet pass to Henderson. He lost it. Ball's on the ground, and coming out there with is Shawnee. Great hustle by the Saints. John Sparks has been down at Shawnee a long time. He's the athletic director, and his kids always play hard for him. 4.5 minutes left, 16-12. Shawnee with a commanding 4-point lead. It seems that way, doesn't it? Up top to Pittman. He's been good. Hit a 3-ball early. They've got 3 threes out of their 16 points. So nobody's shooting much inside the arc line. There's a drive. Anderson kicks it out to the corner. Pittman fall-away jumper from the corner. No good. And air ball and a rebound by the Warriors. Here comes Wabash Valley down by 4. Kaleem Taylor into the paint. Gets it down low to Henderson. Dives between 2, shoots, and scores. Nice flip pass that time by Kaleem Taylor. A good finish, and the Warriors done a bucket now. 16-14, we trail by 2. Under 4 minutes left here, first half. Everybody playing hard, not a lot of shots falling. Here comes Pittman driving against Taylor. Good defense. He's cut off. Now double teamed. Now picked up by McGowan. Now up top it goes in the hands of Grigsby. Now to Johnny Taylor. Watch him. He's a fairly dangerous man. Outside they go. A 3-ball up by Welton. That's no good. Rebound by the Warriors. Isaac Henderson brings it across. We're not getting any fast break attempts and no second chance points, so you got to make the first one. Sprinkle on the wing with it. 3:15 left here, first half. There's a drive by Henderson and kicks it outside to Taylor. Shot clock at 15. Daniel Robinson in the paint. In the rack he goes, floats it up. That won't go. Stick back is good. An offensive rebound. Julian McGowan got the hoop, and we're tied at 16 apiece. I think that may be our first offensive rebound and got the stick back and tied the ball game. 3:05 left. Timeout called. Back here in the first half with more in 30 seconds.
You already know that the First National Bank is your real community bank, but have you met our people? It's the people inside that make us a community bank. We live here, we work here, we're your neighbors and your friends. When you bank with us, your money is reinvested in your community. At the First National Bank, our customers are more than an account number. People are the reason for this community. We're your hometown bank, serving the area since 1906. We are the First National Bank, where our people make the difference. Come see us today. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
A lot of contrast to Wabash Valley. Lady Warriors won by 100 tonight. I'm not making that up. They won by 100. They scorched Shawnee. Scored over, 146 or something like that?
146, yeah.
And right now it's 16-16 with 3:05 left in the men's game in the first half. 16-16, and it's their basketball. So they'll bring it up with Pittman. Pittman guarded by Henderson. You mentioned during the break they've missed a lot of easy stuff inside. Some stickbacks haven't gone in for them. Otherwise, they should be way ahead. Outside to Lockhart, who's back in the game. Lockhart drives baseline, stopped, cut off there, dribbles back toward the top. Ooh, dangerous pass, and Pittman has it with 9 on the shot clock. Goes by a pick by Taylor. Now they've got a mismatch with Taylor, with Henderson on Taylor. And they go to the rack, and the ball's knocked out of bounds off of Wabash Valley. 3 on the shot clock. 3 seconds on the shot clock. They'll inbound under their own basket with Pittman.
I bet they try to get it to Anderson somehow, some way here.
Johnny Anderson, he's working down low. They get it up top instead. And Maurice goes up, shot off the glass. That won't go. And a foul. We're going to say shot clock violation. It did not hit the rim. And so the Warriors take over on the turnover.
It hit the backboard there, but was wide left, all away from the rim.
So 2:33 left in the half. We're tied at 16 apiece. We've got Daniel Robinson, Adrian Sprinkles, Mujah Burton, Lucas Henderson, and Raymond Ezek on the floor. We run a little weave action up top. Henderson with it. Now Robinson, pardon me. Robinson out to Henderson at the 3. Now inside to Zeke. Shot up, and he's fouled on the way up. That's a nice move. We got Zeke open at the glass, and didn't really square up very well, but he did put the shot up, and they called the foul, so their free throw's coming.
Well, any way you can, try to get it down there. And, well, now Johnny Anderson, the leading scorer for the Saints, has 2 fouls already here early on. Try to get him out of the game if you can get him in some foul trouble.
Zeke at the foul line. We need to convert there, and the first one by Raymond is a little hard. This young man also out of New York, right? Newark, New Jersey. I call that New York. It's just across the river, I think. And second free throw puts the Warriors on top, and I think that's our first lead of the night at 17-16. 2:16 left there in the first half. Pittman with it. Now up top he goes to Lockhart. Lockhart drives and held ball, they say, and the possession area belongs to the Warriors. Kind of a crazy drive, get down low. We blocked it, and then they come out with the basketball.
Really good defense continuing for the Warriors. That's such a big part of what Terrence McGee brings to this team.
A little press action after the turnover. Robinson in the backcourt, and finally breaks the timeline, and they're going to look for help there. Nice dribbling. It's the ball to Henderson. Shot clock at 15 as the Warriors set the offense. Here comes Zeke for a pick. Now he goes away. Now out to Robinson. Can't get it there. Finally to Daniel. 8 on the shot clock, and we're just getting the offense set. We're not even close to the basket yet. Robinson at the three-point line. Sprinkles, dives to the paint. Floater up. That won't go. And rebound by Johnny Anderson of Shawnee. 17-16, Warriors with a point lead. 1.5 to play here in the first half. Keyshawn Washington gets the ball outside to Marr. Look at him go to the hoop, spins, gets him in the air, can't get the shot up. Here's Washington to the rack. Shot blocked by a couple Warriors. Sprinkles got up and knocked it out of bounds. Sprinkles and Ezek were both there. 12 on the shot clock for Shawnee. Kaleem Taylor will come back in to replace Daniel Robinson. We need to bring some offense to the game, don't we? With 12 on the shot clock, they will inbound the ball into their own baseline. Now out to Lockhart. Lockhart guarded by Sprinkle. Drives, gets to the block, has it stolen by Sprinkle. Behind his back he goes. A big kid. Gets the ball to Mujah Burton. Burton to the rack against Treble. They lost it. They stole it out of bounds and knocked it away from him out of bounds to Wabash Valley. Great defense there by Osiris Marr. I thought for sure Burton would score that time, but they knocked it away from him. 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here for this one. It's just a 30. 17-16, the Warriors by 1 point with 1:05 left in the first half.
Defense, defense, defense. I mean, Sprinkles there with a takeaway, gets it down. You think Burton's got a fast break bucket, and Marr takes it right away from him. Everything that seems like it should be easy, it's not. Can't hardly get any good looks. Both teams multiple times down to the end of the shot clock. I'm sure the coaches are happy for their teams with the great defense, but
first conference game of the year. And I just say this, the officials aren't calling fouls, which is okay with me. 4 free throw shot, 2 by each team. They've made all the free throws. But when you better get in the paint, you better go up and you better score it yourself because you're not getting any help tonight from the Stripes. And again, that's okay with me. But I would like to see the ball go in the basket. On this possession would be good.
Want to have some fun.
Mujah Burton will inbound it for the Warriors under his own basket. We set up on a 1-2-2 here, and we get the ball inbounds to Taylor at the 3. And he does finally shoot from the wing. That shot's off, no good. Rebound. Washington has it. The little guy on the floor pulls it down for Shawnee. They're doing a great job on the defensive board. We have 2 threes on the day. They've made 3 of them. That's about all the scoring there is. Just a minute left here in the first half of the ball game. To the corner to Marr. He drives and travels with it. I'm not sure they may call a block. They do call block or a foul against the Warriors somewhere. It'll go out of bounds. That's just the 16th foul. So out of bounds it goes to Shawnee.
I believe they called that on McGowan reaching in on the drive. So Sprinkles tried to take that charge, but I think they called the foul on McGowan.
I called travel. Oh, why nobody listened to that? I was sure that's what they were going to call.
Need to bring your whistle up here.
Yeah, I have way too many times, I think. So it's their basketball. 41 seconds left in the half. 20 on the shot clock. They've got the ball into their own basket with a chance to go on top. It's 17-16 Warriors right now. And it will be Keyshawn Washington to inbound the basketball. And they look, trying to get the ball to Anderson down low. Can't. Now he's open. They don't find him. Get the ball to Marr. He backs over. There's a shot blocked inside. McGowan read it well. And Warriors have it with, we got 30 seconds left in the half. A little time difference between shot and game clock. Sprinkle on the dribble. Now up top to Henderson. This defense is stifling. Cleem Taylor on the wing. Looks for the pick. Dribbles. Spins to the rack. Stops there. Gets everybody in the air. Shoots. And it won't go, but he's fouled on the play. Well, that time he bowled his way to the basket. Nice head fake. Got him in the air and it caused the contact. We'll have a couple free throws.
There's just nothing open trying to swing the ball. Taylor says, I'll take it myself, and muscled his way down there. He's playing he's a guard as a player, but he's pretty strong down there when he tries to get going towards the hoop.
Scoring summary won't take long at halftime, will it?
I hope not. I'm not even that good at math.
17-16. You have to be very good at math on this one. Taylor's free throw is good. He is 3 for 3 at the foul, and he shot all of our free throws here in the first half, and it's a commanding 2-point lead now, 18-16, with 17 and a half seconds left in the half. I'll bet you the score's 19-19 at halftime. That's my bet. Oh, I'm wrong. He missed the free throw, and on the foul on the rebound, it goes against the Warriors. So Cleem Taylor missed the free throw, and then McGowan picks up the foul on the rebound, his third, if you're counting. Well, that's not a good deal.
That's a tough third foul here at the end of the first half. He was trying to force it out of bounds to get another shot opportunity for Wabash Valley, and he a little too aggressive, pushed somebody out of bounds.
So that's a big foul. He pick up his third here in the half, and that will limit his play in the second half as well, probably. At the line is Osiris Marr. He shot all their free throws. Only 2 guys have been to the foul line all night long. Osiris Marr may be their tallest player. He's not nearly as big as Johnny Anderson, but he's taller probably. And free throw by Marr is good. He's hit 3 of 3. 18-17, 14.7 seconds left in the first half of action. Shawnee's going to get a player in after the free throw goes in, if Marr can make the free throw. And that free throw's up. It's no good. And so it's 18-17 Warriors with 11 seconds left in the half. Daniel Robinson across the timeline. Now up top to Sprinkles. Sprinkle on the dribble. Into the paint he goes. And lost it. Out of bounds off his knee with 3 seconds left in the half. I thought we were going to get the last shot. Now they're going to get the last shot. New player in the game for Shawnee. Marr comes out. And back in is one of the starters, Jamel Grigsby. Warriors will come down with a little bit of token 3/4 court pressure to make it a little slower for them. 3 seconds left in the half. They inbound the ball, and they've got it with Thomas. Thomas across the timeline, shoots for 3, and it's going to be short. We've played one half of thrilling basketball. 18-17, Wabash Valley, your leader at the break. 18-17 Warriors.
Hi, I'm Brett Weinzapfel. I'm an orthopedic spine surgeon. I'm happy to be starting my practice in Mount Carmel in the orthopedic department. I attended Indiana University School of Medicine in Indianapolis. Following that, I went to Case Western Reserve University for my orthopedic residence as well as a spine fellowship. I've been practicing in Evansville since 2007, and I'm happy to bring my practice to Mount Carmel, Illinois in 2023.
You already know that the First National Bank is your real community bank, but have you met our people? It's the people inside that make us a community bank. We live here, we work here, we're your neighbors and your friends. When you bank with us, your money is reinvested in your community. At the First National Bank, our customers are more than an account number. People are the reason for this community. We're your hometown bank, serving the area since 1906. We are the First National Bank, where our people make the difference. Come see us today. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
We've got our Clark Griswolds out there, so we got the Christmas lights going up. So be careful, be mindful when you're up on the roof. There's power lines overhead, sometimes run over roofs or cleaning your gutters or anything like that. Be mindful of those power lines that are near or over the roofs or things that you're working on. To the Christmas displays, make sure that you use GFI receptacles on all outdoor displays for your protection and for protection of the kids around the house and everybody around too.
College doesn't have to start at an expensive school far away. You can save money and be close to home at Wabash Valley College. Many careers only require a 2-year degree or certificate. Or get your general education classes out of the way and transfer to a 4-year school. Wabash Valley College has programs in high-demand careers such as physical therapy assistant, advanced manufacturing, marketing, business management, nursing, and radio television. To find out more about Wabash Valley College, go to iecc.edu/WVC.
Thanks, Alex. It's halftime, and Wabash Valley leads Shawnee in a home game, conference game. It's halftime. It's 18-17 in favor of the Warriors. You would think it'd be easy to keep scoring 18-17 game. I messed it up. So I'm going to let you do the scoring summary because I think you probably have it correct.
Well, Lucas Henderson for Wabash Valley leads all scores. He's got 8, couple of 3 balls. Daniel Robinson's got 2, Kaleem Taylor with 5, including 3 free throws made. McGowan has 2 on a putback bucket, and Ezeke with 1 on a free throw. And for Shawnee, their leading scorer, Johnny Anderson, he's got 7. Grigsby's got 2, Marr with 5. He also has 3 free throws. And then Pittman has a 3 ball, so he's got 3 points. That's 18-17. It's that simple.
Yeah, it's not that hard, is it? It just doesn't seem that hard. So what would you rather see? Would you rather see a blowout like we had first game where you win by 100, or would you rather say 18-17?
Personally, I like the back and forth, the close action. I'd like a mix, certainly. Maybe a 30-28 or a 35-33 kind of close game, but I like the close game. Good defense all around today so far.
Tell you what, it's halftime. We're going to get Ja'Kiah Clay up here in a minute, but that's the scoring summary. The Warriors lead at half, 18-17. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll get back with Ja'Kiah Clay, assistant coach of the Warriors, here in 2 minutes.
Hi, I'm Brett Weinzapfel. I'm an orthopedic spine surgeon. I'm happy to be starting my practice in Mount Carmel in the orthopedic department. I attended Indiana University School of Medicine in Indianapolis. Following that, I went to Case Western Reserve University for my orthopedic residence as well as a spine fellowship. I've been practicing in Evansville since 2007, and I'm happy to bring my practice to Mount Carmel, Illinois in 2023.
We've got our Clark Griswolds out there, so we got the Christmas lights going up. So be careful, be mindful when you're up on the roof. There's power lines overhead, sometimes run over roofs or cleaning your gutters or anything like that. Be mindful of those power lines that are near or over the roofs or things that you're working on. To the Christmas displays, make sure that you use GFI receptacles on all outdoor displays for your protection and for protection of the kids around the house and everybody around too.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.
Box.
That guy played here, Mark Logston. He was a shooter, a real shooter.
Real shooter.
He had asthma. Couldn't play but about 3 minutes, but he could shoot about 12 times in those 3 minutes.
And that's all that matters. You come in to maximize the minutes.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
How much time you got, Alex? Okay. Hey, we're just about live.
Okay. Y'all count them down.
Thanks, Alex. Halftime of the men's game, and Wabash Valley leads Shawnee 18-17. Lady Warriors won big tonight. Joined now by Coach Ja'Kai Clay, assistant coach of the Lady Warriors. Welcome to Wabash Valley.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You having a good time?
So far, so good.
Yeah, and you guys won tonight. Final score was 146-0. Well, not quite, but pretty close. What is?
Yeah, definitely pretty close.
You
More than close.
Talk about a difference between two games. You know, your game, high scoring, high output, and the guys' game here, they're playing hard. Both teams playing hard.
It's a
a
battle.
lot of defense, and there's just not the ball's not going in.
Definitely not going in.
And we talked a little bit. Part of the way they're refereeing this ball game, only 8 free throws shot first half, 4 for each team. They're just not calling much. If you're going to get down there, you better score.
Yeah, they're definitely letting them bang down there. Not calling a lot of fouls. And hey, but that's normally how men's basketball goes. They let them bang a little bit. They let them push and shove a little bit. But definitely have not seen a lot of calls. And like I said, as long as they're consistent, hopefully we get some consistency here going on.
Former Warriors coach and former Vincent's coach Dan Sparks told me people come to the game, they want to see the ball go in the basket.
Yes.
And that didn't happen much first half. So we'll see what's any different second half, see which team can make an adjustment.
Definitely hoping that they can make an adjustment on somehow, get this score to skyrocket. Because 18 points at a half, 17 points at a half, like that's ridiculous. About 9 points a quarter if you do it statistically.
Let's talk about you for a moment if we can. Ja'Kai, you played basketball in high school down in West Memphis, Arkansas.
Marion, Arkansas,
Marion, Arkansas, which is just north of West Memphis. Am I correct about that?
Yep, right by West Memphis.
And you played with Marie Hunter, who played here.
Yes.
And you guys had some success in high school.
Yes, we won state in high school in 2017.
And then Marie Hunter came here to play with Luke Scheidecker, and you went to?
Ouachita Baptist University in Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
And so that is south of Fort Smith.
Yep.
Right down on the border between Arkansas and
Texas.
So it's just that far south. Okay.
Yep.
And you played there 4 years.
4 years.
And after that, what did you do after that?
After those 4 years, I took it upon myself to go back to my alma mater, Marion High School, where we won state, and just really coached those last 2 years before I ended up coming here. And I also drove trucks. So I was doing a little bit of everything, but just definitely trying to stay around the game of basketball because I love it so much.
So you can't help yourself. That's why you're here.
Can't help it. It's just spewing out of my pores.
And your work with Luke Scheidecker, and let's just talk about this program, Wabash Valley. This is I don't know if people around here, we kind of take it for granted how good the ladies program is, but it's phenomenal basketball.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're going to get better every day. And honestly, the team that we played tonight, that was a struggle for them to get here.
Definitely a struggle. It definitely was. So I definitely commend them on even having the having the courage to even come here and play when you know your team is down and you're not where you really want to be. So I had to commend them to even come here and get beat by so many points. You know,
they got a couple players hurt right now. They're short. They only had 7 kids, and it wasn't a fair matchup, but they showed up, they played hard, and they had a lot of spirit. Even at the end of the game, there's still a little spirited conversation going on.
Definitely.
And I don't, it's not easy to get beat.
Yeah. It's not.
You're a competitor, you want to win, and you get blown out like that. And you, any slight out there, somebody says something or looks at you wrong, you feel like, hey, I'm not getting respected, and you're probably not.
Yeah, absolutely. Any small little thing, especially after a loss like such. I mean, emotions are high, and then they're girls, so they can tend to be a little emotional. But, it was heated, but got it calmed down.
Got everybody off the court, and nobody got thrown out, nobody got hurt, and that's all good.
Nobody suspended for any games. It's the best thing.
Sometimes in the heat of the moment, you don't think about. I mean, you're not thinking clearly. You're riled up.
Yeah.
And if you do something, if you go back at somebody, you're out for 1 or 2 games or 3 games, and
automatically, out for 1 or 2 games, and that's what we were pretty much trying to remind our girls. They pretty much know it, but just to remind them, because like you said, sometimes we lose sight of all of that when emotions come into play. So making sure they know, hey, listen, we still have futures here. We are trying to work on this. We want you to go to another program and be successful and know how to control yourself. So,
So you moved in here in August, I suppose?
June.
June,
Yep.
okay. I didn't realize you've been here that long.
Yep, I've been here since June.
So you're probably ready to get home for a little bit.
Yeah, that break is right around the corner. It's about, it's Wednesday. It's about 3 days away. I'm ready to go home and enjoy it, but I'm going to make sure we take care of business before I get on that road.
We got one more game down at Johnny Logan, and honestly, I looked at the stats, and they don't look to be a formidable force either, really.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've done our research. We look ahead and we look into stuff like that, and we know that it would be, I'm not gonna say a breeze, but it'll kind of almost like tonight. So we kind of try to go in and do some good things and still work on us and get some things.
Talk about the difference between coaching back at drama mater at Marion High School and then coming here to coach. What's the differences for you?
Intensity. Like, the practices here are so intense. Everything is moving fast. At high school level, the girls are playing because they want to play. They want to hang with their friends. Their parents are kind of pushing them to play. But here, everybody wants to be here. Everybody's leaving it all out on the court every single time, accepting the principles that we're teaching. And so it has been awesome, actually. It's just been great. Intense.
So for most days, practice is better than the games.
All the time. Most coaches that come and watch us practice, even if we're going somewhere to practice, they tell us, like, we're the most entertaining practice every time they come and watch us practice. Like, it's fun. Like, we have fun. The girls have fun. I have fun. Coach Luke has fun. Like, everybody. We try to make it family.
And we've got young ladies that will play at the next level for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
In fact, almost all of them will move ahead and play.
All of them. I can say all of them will move forward to the next level. In some way possible. They definitely will.
Hey, Jakai, we're really glad to have you here. Thank you for stepping up at halftime and filling a little time for us.
Yeah, thank you. Of course. No problem. Thanks for having me here.
Have fun at Logan and say hi to the folks for me.
I got you.
They won't know who I am, but you say hi anyway. That's Coach Jakai Clay. Thank you for stepping up.
Thank you.
It's halftime. Wabash Valley leads 18-17. Back here in 2 minutes with the second half.
Hi, I'm Brett Weinzapfel. I'm an orthopedic spine surgeon. I'm happy to be starting my practice in Mount Carmel in the orthopedic department. I attended Indiana University School of Medicine in Indianapolis. Following that, I went to Case Western Reserve University for my orthopedic residence as well as a spine fellowship. I've been practicing in Evansville since 2007, and I'm happy to bring my practice to Mount Carmel, Illinois in 2023.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.
We've got our Clark Griswolds out there, so we got the Christmas lights going up. So be careful, be mindful when you're up on the roof. There's power lines overhead, sometimes run over roofs or cleaning your gutters or anything like that. Be mindful of those power lines that are near or over the roofs or things that you're working on. To the Christmas displays, make sure that you use GFI receptacles on all outdoor displays for your protection and for protection of the kids around the house and everybody around too.
You already know that the First National Bank is your real community bank, but have you met our people? It's the people inside that make us a community bank. We live here, we work here, we're your neighbors and your friends. When you bank with us, your money is reinvested in your community. At the First National Bank, our customers are more than an account number. People are the reason for this community. We're your hometown bank, serving the area since 1906. We are the First National Bank, where our people make the difference. Come see us today. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Thank you. Well, about 15 seconds away from the second half, the Warriors with a 1-point lead. Zach, what do we got to do this half? We have to score the basketball. How do you do that?
Well, I think we talked about it a little bit. Try to get it into Ezekiel, maybe get Anderson in some foul trouble. That helps you on defense and offense, having him out of the game in foul trouble. But also, if you can get it into Ezekiel, if they crash, hopefully pass out. We got some shooters, just got to get them open somehow.
Shawnee basketball to start the second half. The Warriors set up in a 1-2-2, it looks like. With Raymond and Zeke up top, this does look like a zone, and it is a zone to start the second half. A little half-court trap action. Lockhart on the dribble. Up top now to Pittman. Pittman on the right side, it goes to Thomas. Looking down low to the block, they go, the short corner. With the ball, now kick it outside. Shot clock at 13. Oh, ball knocked away and picked back up by Lockhart. Way up top to Pittman. High post feed they go, and a little fall-away jumper there. That's a soft touch, and it won't go in. Tap is no good. Rebound stick back is no good by Anderson. Another rebound by Shawnee, and this shot goes short, no good. And a rebound and a foul called against Wabash Valley. Well, they beat us all over the board that time. Nice looking shot there by Jermel Grigsby, who he only had a basket first half. Little free throw line jumper. I thought that was going to go in. It didn't, but they owned the boards on us.
Yeah, a couple in a row, 3 in a row, I think. Well, you just can't let that happen. And it ends up with Grigsby, the original shooter, going back to the free throw line after he crashed down there.
Well, they get 3 offensive rebounds at that one possession.
Yeah, weren't particularly close. They got them pretty easy.
And Grigsby at the line can tie it up with the first one. And we are tied at 18 apiece. Always talk about how important the first couple of minutes of the half are. This first possession belongs to Shawnee. One more free throw. Grigsby 74% from the field for the year. One of their starters. Takes his time and got the second one. They're up 19-18. 19:27 left in the ball game. And full court pressure by Shawnee. McGowan and Robinson in the backcourt. They walk it across. Robinson across the timeline. Picked up there by Pittman. Now on the left side of Taylor. Boy, they do a nice job slowing the game down, don't they, on defense? Pittman on the ball handler. Robinson gets the ball now to Henderson. Henderson goes by a pick. Up on the right side, up top to McGowan. McGowan into the corner to Robinson. Robinson looking down low to Zeke. They don't get the ball there. 4 on the shot clock. You got to shoot it. Henderson doesn't know it. Spins and shot clock violation. That is right in front of the Warrior bench. And somebody's got the, first of all, Lucas Henderson has to know what the shot clock is. I know, you know, and the bench knows and didn't get the shot off. Turnover against the Warriors. It belongs to Shawnee. Pittman on top to Anderson. Now on the right side it goes with the basketball, Thomas. Back up to Pittman, the point guard. Does a nice job running this ball club. Now Lincoln Lockhart on the wing. We're in the zone up top, and Pittman way up high for 3, and there you go. There's some offense for you, second of the day, and it's a 4-point margin, 22-18. Quickly go down to Zeke. Gets his man in the air, goes up, and he's fouled. He'll have a free throw or 2 coming, 2 of them actually. We beat him down that time. Zeke had the ball at the block. I thought they fouled him on the first shot attempt, but he got his own board, and after they knocked it away, and he gets a couple free throws here.
I'll tell you what, I agree. I think it was probably on the first one, but I'm okay with it going on that second one because that's on Anderson. And if I'm not mistaken, that's his 3rd foul. I only got him marked at 2. I had him marked at 3.
So it is 2 on the board for him, I guess. Zeke rolls the first one in. But I like the ball in Raymond Zeke's hand down low. He's 6'8", he's long, able to score down there.
Super athletic as well.
I remember when every kid on the team had the same pair of shoes on. These guys all have different ones on. Rebound on the missed shot by Zeke is controlled by Shawnee. They lead by 3, 22-19, 18-20 left here. Anderson back out to Pittman. Pittman to Thomas. Make that Grigsby, now he hands the ball back. There's a high pass feed into Anderson. Picks it up there. Now on a drive on the left side. Nothing going here. Good defense by the Warriors. Pittman on the dribble. Covered up by Robinson. Gets in the paint. The floater's up and good. He scored 5 in a row now. 2 baskets in a row for Pittman. And the lead is 24-19. Warriors haven't scored this half except for the 1 free throw. Foul down there as Pittman guards the ball handler Robinson. Maybe they're going to call a few more fouls this half. It'd be hard to call fewer than they did first half. Nobody shot a bonus free throw first half. Neither team was over the limit. Lucas Henderson will inbound in front of his own bench. 17:52 left here. 24-19 Warriors down by 5. Daniel Robinson on the dribble. Around a pick by Zeke on the wing. Up top to Taylor. Taylor doesn't take the shot. Dribble. Spins in the middle. Gets the ball outside to Robinson. There's the 3 ball from the corner. That shot's no good. And there's an open 3. I don't mind that shot. And a rebound by Shawnee. Down quickly to go to Anderson. Now back up to Pittman. I like this Pittman kid. A little guard, runs the offense for him, left-hander. Now the corner, Anderson against Robinson. Gets to the paint. Now can't do anything with it. Kicks it back outside. There's Lockhart with it. Now to Pittman. Shot clock at 10. Both teams have had shot clock violations today. Now they get the ball to the post and can't do anything with it. Now shoot it up and a foul call. A little bump there. And not much of a foul. And Grigsby will go to the line for a pair of free throws. That foul's on Ezek.
Got him all the way down to 2 seconds on the shot clock and got bailed out with a foul there.
And that's not a great move by Grigsby. He's just trying to throw it up and get the shot up and maybe get a little contact, and he got the contact. Well, the second half has belonged to the Saints, hasn't it? Not much. They've outscored us 6-1. They've got a couple free throws here by Jermel Grigsby.
I think Pittman has outplayed us here in the second half. I think that'd be the way to say it. He's been pretty good.
He's got 5 points this half. Grigsby has 3 with that free throw going in. One more coming for him. And it's a 6-point margin, which doesn't sound like much in a college basketball game, but it's 25-19 in the second half. 17-10 left. Warriors just have not been able to score the basketball very much.
Going with a small lineup now with Sprinkles in for Ezek.
Got Robinson, Taylor, McGowan, and Sprinkles out there. Free throw is missed. Rebound by the Warriors. One more Warrior out there, Lucas Henderson. He dribbles by Robinson to the corner to Henderson. Looks at the three, doesn't take it. Back to Taylor. Taylor dribbles to the free throw line. He's bumped there. Another foul called. The referees are getting the hang of it. Took him a half to warm up to the idea of calling fouls.
They want to see some offense, too. They're trying to get to the free throw line.
20 seconds on the shot clock for the Warriors now. And Henderson will back out of bounds and inbound it there on the sideline, right in front of his coach. And looking for Robinson up top, so they go down low to McGowan. McGowan drives baseline, lost the basketball, and they've got it. They stole it from us. And Pittman comes down with it. Turnover against the Warriors. Into the middle they go, and Grigsby, nice shot, soft jumper, won't go. Rebound by McGowan. Good job on the board that time by McGowan. They missed an easy one. Kaleem Taylor behind the back to the paint. He goes to elbow, pass down to McGowan, shot up and good. Nice cut by Julian McGowan. A good find by Kaleem Taylor. We're back to within 4, 25-21, 16 and a half left in the ball game. Ladrikis Pittman with his back to the basket at the left wing with the basketball. Now up top to Anderson. Now there's a three ball rising and hitting out there is number 2. That's Kayshawn Washington who's back in there. That was a 3, wasn't it? Brooks, was it? I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time with the numbers. 28-21. I got that number. We're down by 7. Drive by Lucas Henderson. Shot up, no good. No foul call. Rebound, McGowan had it. Picked up now by Henderson. Will got the new shot clock at 15 now. And Kaleem Taylor on the dribble. Out to Henderson. Dribbles up toward the top. Now to Taylor on the wing. Shot clock at 8. He'll shoot for 3. That shot is short. No good. And a rebound controlled there by Jerry Brooks, who just made the 3 the other way. Warriors down by 7. That's a big lead in this ball game with 15 and a half to play. Anderson up top with it. Now on the wing to Brooks, who I don't think he played first half, did he? I don't remember him at least. He's got a 3 ball here last possession. Pittman picks a dribble up. Cross-court pass to the corner to Johnny Anderson. Drives to the middle. Kicks it up top. Brooks for 3. That shot is short. No good. And missed it. Rebound by the Warriors. How did he hit the other 3? That's not a good-looking shot. I guess it doesn't matter how much it looks. It's just when it goes in and out. Oh, loose dribble, and Taylor picks it up, and he's fouled. Good break for the Warriors there. Foul on Pittman. Taylor kind of lost his dribble. He's strong, but he picked it up and absorbed the contact. Eli Diop back in the game for McGowan, and also coming out is Kaleem Taylor. We got Muja Burton back in.
Burton, a really good score. See if he can get the Warriors going here.
13 points a game from Burton. He did not score first half, but we need him. I think against Mineral Area, that game against Daly, I think he had 5 threes down there. So we could use something out of him. Shot clock at 15 for the Warriors. Daniel Robinson up top with it. Ooh, nice crossover dribble. Gets down low. Shoots from 15. Shot's no good. Rebound is controlled by the Warriors. Burton. Now it's loose. Sprinkle has it. Bowls away the glass, and he's tied up. And I'm going to call a held ball. Neither one will let loose of the basketball. Well, having a little fun on the playground, aren't we? Miles Lemon and Adrian Sprinkle thought it was the playground, and whistle didn't mean much.
really tough down low there. It's trying to drive inside, it's tough. The defense is still really stifling for both teams.
Warriors down by 7, though. 28-21, 14:45 left here in the ball game. Robinson on the trigger and can't find anybody. Finally floats it way up high to Burton. It's stolen. Here's Jeremy Brooks for the slam dunk the other direction, our first of the night. And a timeout called by Terrence McGee and the Warriors. 30-21, Warriors down by 9. 14:42 to play in this one. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back in 1 minute.
You already know that the First National Bank is your real community bank, but have you met our people? It's the people inside that make us a community bank. We live here, we work here, we're your neighbors and your friends. When you bank with us, your money is reinvested in your community. At the First National Bank, our customers are more than an account number. People are the reason for this community. We're your hometown bank, serving the area since 1906. We are the First National Bank, where our people make the difference. Come see us today. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
We've got our Clark Griswolds out there, so we got the Christmas lights going up. So be careful, be mindful when you're up on the roof. There's power lines overhead, sometimes run over roofs or cleaning your gutters or anything like that. Be mindful of those power lines that are near or over the roofs or things that you're working on. To the Christmas displays, make sure that you use GFI receptacles on all outdoor displays for your protection and for protection of the kids around the house and everybody around too.
Welcome back to Wabash Valley College Spencer Sports Center. Wabash Valley trails it now 30-21, 14:42 to play with a lousy start to the second half.
Yeah, I mean, the Saints defense just kept up, and they got a little bit more scoring going. A couple of 3 balls, one from Pittman and one from Brooks, seeing his first action. He also had that slam dunk right before the timeout, getting some action and putting in work right away.
Warriors been outscored 13-3 here. We played 5 minutes and 8 seconds of the second half. That's the outscored by 10 during those 5 minutes. So we'll try to right the ship right here. McGee called the timeout for the Warriors, trying to set this thing. And they've gone back to that little half-court trap, zone trap of some kind. Henderson to the corner now to Sprinkles, who hasn't scored yet tonight. Sprinkles on the drive, kicks it outside to Robinson. Robinson up top to Burton. Left side Sprinkle, open for 3, lets it fly. Shot is short. A rebound there by Lemons. And it's Shawnee basketball. We got an open look, couldn't hit it. Keyshawn Washington on the dribble, guarded by Robinson. Robinson the size advantage there. And on the dribble, it's Marr. Gives the ball back up to Lockhart. Now back to Washington at the top. 14 in the shot clock for Shawnee. Up top, Brooks dribbles, gets the ball inside, and there's a travel, no call, and a basket by Miles Lemon.
Definitely shuffled the feet there, got away with it.
That's what Terrence McGee just said to the official when he came by. I think he might have missed one that time. Warriors down by 11, though. You got to make some breaks for yourself up here. Muja Burton picks his dribble up. There's the 3 ball by Lucas Henderson on the wing, and it does go down. That thing was down, out, and back in, and his third 3 of the game brings us back to within 8, 32-24. We needed that one. 13.5 left here in the game. Warriors need a defensive stop here. Keyshawn Washington on the dribble. Looking down low, can't get it there. They got the big guy, Anderson. No, that's the other guy down there. Lemon, who's owning the paint right now. There's a fall-away jumper in the paint. That's good. Easy basket that time for Osiris Marr. Warriors down by 10. 34-24, 13 minutes left in the ball game. Diop posted up down low. Didn't get the ball to him, though. And he comes out and sets the pick, and Robinson can't get by the pick. Out of Burton, left corner to Henderson. Henderson on the dribble to the free throw line. Shoots for 2. That's in and out, and no good this time. Rolled out. Washington the rebound. He pushes it up for Shawnee. Over on the wing, they've got a chance to get to the basket, and traveling is the call. One too many steps that time. Now Terrence McGee talking to the official about, we're getting fouled on the paint down here. Referee said, well, thank you very much for the help. I appreciate all the comments. 12:40 left here in the ball game. Warriors down 34-24. It's our basketball. We're playing at home tonight against Shawnee. Lucas Henderson, it's man-to-man right now, isn't it? And getting the ball up to Daniel Robinson. Robinson on the dribble. Gets by a pick by Diop. They're doing a nice job defensively on those screens. There's Sprinkle, nice crossover dribble. Gets down low and goes up. No, kicks it out instead. And Muja Burton for 3. Got it. His first of the night. Good ball movement. Good pass from the big guy Sprinkle, and it's a 7-point game, 34-27. The Warriors try to crawl back into this. As we hit the 12-minute mark of the ball game. That's all that's left in this one. Washington guarded by Burton. Big size advantage for the Warriors. Their big reach advantage. He gets by him, though. Kicks it outside on the wing. Brandexter for three. That's no good. Stick back is no good, and the rebound stick back is a foul called. Somehow Miles Lemon got to the glass, and they have beaten us on the boards all night long.
He just got there first, and then a foul trying to make up for it. It was too late. He was already in the air, and that's counted as a shot, so he gets the 2 free throws here.
And this big kid didn't play much first half either, but he's got some size to him. We just have to guess the sizes. I think he's about 7'20", or maybe 6'8". And free throw rolls out, no good. What do you think, 6'8", something like that for this guy?
Yeah, I'd say he's pretty comparable to Ezike.
He's bigger than Burton, who's 6'6", who's pretty close to him right now. 11:52 left in the game. The Warriors trail it by 7, 34-27. At the line, Miles Lemon for another free throw. He missed the first. And the second one is up, and that one is no good. Rebound by Sprinkle. Good hustle on the board there. So we can cut into the 7-point margin here with a made basket. Robinson around the pick. To the paint he goes. To the corner. Burton open for three. Another one up, and this one's good. 2 in a row from Mujah Burton. And the Warriors back within 4.
Starting to get some shots to fall. Henderson had one. Now 2 in a row for Burton. That's
And
exactly what they needed.
2 good drives and kickouts for those open threes for Burton. 11.5 to play. Warriors within 4, 34-30. Keyshawn Washington giving Pittman a little spell time as Pittman rests on the bench. Washington gets in the paint, lost the basketball. Diop with an outlet pass for Burton. He's across the timeline. They steal it from him. Now they come the other way. Here's Washington. Floats it up, and alley-oop. No good. Foul called. Well, they had an open man going, and Marr was there. We just fouled him, pushed him away from the basket. They'll shoot twice. Who did they call the foul on? Was it Henderson? Oh, then they say.
They call it on Diop. It looked like, to me, Henderson was the one that did the pushing, but foul goes to Diop.
At the line now, it is Osiris Marr. He's 3 for 4, now making 4 or 5 at the line. It was nice to see a couple 3 balls go in for the Warriors. It'd been a while for Wabash. Mujah Burton has hit a couple in a row for us. Adrian Sprinkles comes out. He played some good minutes for the Warriors. He had one of the assists. The Warriors have the big guy, Diop, down there. And free throw by Marr rolls in. And it makes it a 36-30 6-point deficit for the Warriors. And they break it, and Robinson across the timeline dribbles through trouble and gets to the rack. His layup is no good, and he missed it. And a rebound controlled by Shawnee. Great job. Got out of that trap somehow, but then couldn't make the layup. There's a tie-up down low and a foul call. They're going to call the foul on Kaleem Taylor, who pleads his case. I thought it might have been a held ball, but that's not what they call.
I think he had the ball held there for a while, but they waited, and then he did slip up and hit the wrist. Obviously, he wants the jump ball call first.
Another foul on Taylor. Our 5th team foul of the half, 4 on them, so a lot more fouls here in the second half. Under 11 minutes left in the half, in the game, 36-30 Warriors trail by 6. There's a 3-ball miss by Pittman. Rebound, Henderson has it. They take it away from him. Inside, Johnny Anderson goes up and scores.
Henderson just straight up got pushed over there, and they just didn't blow the whistle.
And that's kind of the way this game has been called. You got to be strong with the basketball. Good press right now by Shawnee. Now we break the press, get across to Burton at the 3-point line on the left side. Little shake and bake move. It goes baseline, stopped there, lost it, and out of bounds off of Shawnee, Warrior basketball. Referee looked up here. I gave him the signal. That ball belongs to the Warriors.
You got it right.
He looked for help, and I'm pointing in the right direction for him. Somebody's got to do it. Warriors down by 8. We were within 4 a moment ago. 38-30, 10-12 left here in the game. Warriors trying to win a conference game, first conference game of the year. Inbounds pass way up high, goes to Kaleem Taylor. 14 in the shot clock for the Warriors. Not much time to waste as we shout the play, and now we say go for it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Taylor to the rack. Layup is good. Kaleem Taylor blew by everybody, got to the rack with it. 38-32. The scoring has intensified here in the second half. We're halfway through the second half, and the Warriors down by 6. Ladrikis Pittman back in the game, runs the point for them. Washington did a nice job in the reserve role. Lob pass inside, it's Anderson. kicking on the corner, and Brandexter stepped in out of the bounds line. You know, Anderson, he doesn't like to score in the paint, does he?
I don't know why. He had a huge mismatch there on Lucas Henderson, and he wants to shoot it.
He likes to shoot from the outside. He likes to pass from the inside. So there's your pregame scouting notes. It happened in the second half. 9:39 left in the ball game. Wabash Valley at home tonight against Shawnee. We trailed it by 6, 38-32. Left side to Burton, now to the corner to Taylor. And this is a zone. And Taylor on the dribble up top. Now up high to Robinson to the corner. Henderson rising for three from there. That's good. His fourth of the game. And the Warriors shooting their way back in.
Henderson, one of the best pure shooters on this team, and he's hit 4 today.
39% from the year out there, and he brings the Warriors back within 3. 38-35. We need to stop this time. 9:10 left in the ball game. Oh, they get the ball down at the block, and Marr spins, goes up, shot blocked by Robinson, a foul called Daniel Robinson. Fans didn't like it. Both officials had the same call, and some of our lady basketball players thought that might have been clean, but the two referees were both right in good position and great angle, pretty close to it, thought, he got a lot of arm that time.
I think it's one of those where he initially gets ball, but then it slips off, hits the arm. You got to stay clean all the way through the follow-through. He couldn't that time.
At the line, it is Osiris Marr. He's 5 of 6 now, 6 of 7 from the line. A lot more free throws being shot second half, and most of them being shot on this end of the floor. Warriors need to attack the basket and get a chance to get fouled down there. Another free throw coming by Marr, and that one is in and out, no good. Rebound by Taylor of the Warriors. We're down by 4, 39-35. Taylor across the timeline. 9 minutes left. In the corner, 3 ball, no good by Robinson. Eli Diop has it inside, gets him in the air, goes up, shot blocked, and a foul called. Eli Diop, like I mentioned earlier, he just plays older than he is. He and Sprinkles both, and a lot of heads-up play that time, got the ball in the lane, good head fake, got everybody up, and then caused the contact and got the foul call.
This is one of those guys that, again, he plays down low, even though he's a little bit smaller than most of the post players, but as you mentioned, he uses good footwork. He's just smart down there, and that helps him out.
And he clanks the first free throw off the front of the iron. No good, a little short that time. By the way, free throws for the year shooting 50%, which means this one, by law of averages, ought to go in. We could use it. 8:51 left in the game, and second free throw's not any better than the first. They missed them both. And the Warriors are down by 4, having to play a little defense now, 39-35. On the wing of the ball, Jeremy Brooks. Now they go outside, and rising for 3 is Marr. That shot's off, no good. And rebound is chased down by Daniel Robinson. Let's go. In a hurry, the Warriors across the timeline with Henderson. To the corner, Muja Burton. That 3 ball's way short. May have been partially blocked, and a foul called on the rebound. I don't know if that shot, if Burton had that shot blocked or he lost the way up, but it's an air ball. And on the rebound, Eli Diop hits a man in the face and is called for the foul. We'll shoot free throws. We're in the bonus now. A lot of free throws to be shot in this ball game.
About the opposite of the first half so far in this second half. And Marr's been really good. He's back right at the charity stripe. He's kind of made a home right there in the second half.
There were 10 free throws shot in the first half, 6 by the Warriors. We've only shot 4 this half, and they have shot 3, 7, 9, and 2 more coming here. Or 1 and 1, pardon me. Osiris Marr, but he's been money there, 6 of 7. That one's good. One more coming. You got him for, did he miss a free throw last time? I got 2 misses?
Yeah. 2 misses. Yeah.
There you go. I'll put a bolder mark on that one. He got this one, though. And the lead for Shawnee back to 6, 41-35. 4 is about as close as we can get. We were within 3 for a moment. Robinson across the timeline against this good defensive pressure. John Sparks Ball Club has been tough all night long. Now Taylor on the wing. Looked at the 3, dribbles to the elbow. Stopped there, backs it off. Still on the dribble. Now inside he goes, bowls his way up, and got the shot to go. William Taylor, strong young man, got that hoop.
Probably the best slashing guard on the team.
6'3", sophomore from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, made his own that time. Warriors within 4. 8 minutes left here, 41-37. Shawnee, they've got the basketball. Out on the wing it goes to Marr. He's been tough this half. He's been their best player second half. Now up top to Thomas. Hands the ball to Brooks. Now out to Marr at the three-point line. 10 on the shot clock. They slip inside to Anderson. The layup is no good. He missed it. Rebound. Warriors have it. Ooh, there's a foul called. Johnny Anderson pushed over McGowan. Warrior basketball. Unless I miss my guess, it is a foul on Johnny Anderson. I should always wait for the signal. I think I know what happened. I'm pretty sure what happened, but not always what the officials see. And I know my opinion doesn't count for much. I think it's important, but I'm not getting anybody else to say, yeah, tell us more.
It matters to me.
7.5 minutes left in the game. Warriors down 41-37. It's our basketball. Daniel Robinson. This is a 1-3-1 trap zone. Robinson gets into that trap. Now loops the ball over to Mujah Burton to the corner to Taylor. That three ball is short, way short. Rebound is controlled by Marr of Shawnee. Well, we got the three ball from the corner, but couldn't score it. We got a couple threes in a row by Burton that got us within 3 points at one time. That's as close as we've been. There's a drive by Pittman on the left side. Gets to the paint, now kicks it outside. Oh, nice steal, Burton. Got in the passing lane, 2-1 break. Burton gives the ball up, and McGowan goes up, and he fouled. He missed the shot, though. He'll have 2 free throws. I really thought Burton would take that himself. Very unselfishly gave it up to McGowan. He couldn't convert through contact.
McGowan's usually really strong with contact there. I think he got less contact than he was expecting. It looked like he braced a little too much, left that shot short. Did get fouled.
6:55 left in the game. Warriors trail it by 4 with a couple of free throws coming. It's 41-37. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and be right back with more basketball.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.
College doesn't have to start at an expensive school far away. You can save money and be close to home at Wabash Valley College. Many careers only require a 2-year degree or certificate. Or get your general education classes out of the way and transfer to a 4-year school. Wabash Valley College has programs in high-demand careers such as physical therapy assistant, advanced manufacturing, marketing, business management, nursing, and radio television. To find out more about Wabash Valley College, go to iecc.edu/WVC.
Thank you. Hey, thanks for joining us for Warrior basketball. This home game, doubleheader tonight. The Lady Warriors won big, and now the men trying to come back against Shawnee. We trail at 41-37, 6:55 left, and a couple free throws for the Warriors. Julian McGowan at the line here.
Big-time free throws here. Really need these. It's been kind of the story of the second half and how the Saints have been able to stay up.
And free throw is off right.
We've been missing our free throws, and they've been making theirs a lot with Marr specifically.
We've shot 5 free throws this half and have made one of 5 in the half. There's another one by McGowan. That one's off, no good. Missed them both, and a foul called on the rebound. I think it's going to be Lucas Henderson. You know, maybe Burton, I'm thinking. The free throw's going the other way now. A tough miss there by McGowan, and we missed both free throws. We foul them, and Johnny Anderson will go to the line. He'll shoot a 1 in the bonus. Both teams in the bonus. 6:55 left, and with Johnny Anderson at the line, he's a 71% free throw shooter. Got 9 points tonight. Average is 18.4. Most of those guys average like that. They have big last 5 minutes of the ball game. And a free throw rolls out. He missed the front of the 1-on-1. That's great for the Warriors. Quickly we go down court to Robinson. They're back. They sprint back on defense. They don't miss much on the defensive end. Robinson on the left wing looking to the block. McGowan is there. He can't get it to him, though. And he dribbles now up top to Sprinkles. 12 on the shot clock. Good defense. Sprinkle over inside. They go to McGowan. He's bumped, and it goes out of bounds. Pretty decent look in there. McGowan couldn't handle the zip pass. 8 seconds on the shot clock for the Warriors now. We need a shot here pretty quickly. Daniel Robinson will try to trigger, see if we can get anybody open in the paint. Burton working hard. They can't find him, and finally to the corner. Burton is there. Now drives, steps inside the arc line, shoots, misses, way short, and a rebound by Shawnee. He got a good shot, couldn't hit it. Still down by 4 is Wabash Valley with 6:20 to play in the game. 41-37. Pittman for Shawnee has the basketball. Now around the perimeter it goes. That's Marr with it, with the bright blue shoes. Up top to Thomas. Now Pittman looking down low to Taylor. Or Anderson can't get it there, or doesn't get it there. To the corner they go. They're working a perimeter. They're working a little shot clock, aren't they? 5, 4, 3 on the shot clock. Marr. Out they go. 3-ball up. That's no good. Rebound, though, by the Warriors, McGowan. I think they purposely ran the clock down, trying to shorten this ball game. Wouldn't have thought that had started already. Oh, we lost the basketball. They took it away from McGowan. 3-on-0 break, and Marr will leave it short. No foul called, and a rebound by the Warriors. And John Sparks is beside himself on their bench. Robinson to the corner. Henderson for 3. That ball short, no good. Foul called. And we'll shoot some free throws. Talking about big turn of events. Marr went down for the layup. And I don't know what happened. I didn't see the contact, but Sparks thought he was fouled. But he was at point-blank range, left that shot short. We rebound, come down the other way, and Henderson will shoot 3 from the foul line, I think.
Marr, he's the tallest guy on their team. You'd think he'd just slam it home, and he tried to go for a little layup, maybe get the and 1, try to get 3 points, and it backfired.
Lucas Henderson at the line. We're down by 4, and he has 3 shot attempts coming. Where's number 0? He's out of France, and the first one is perfect.
Really good shooter for this team. The game against that Missouri Baptist game, he had 4 3-pointers in that game, 3 of them in a row at one point. He's got 4 tonight.
And his second free throw, he takes his time, and that one is good as well. 2-point game now. The Warriors, that's the closest we've been all half. And we led it 18-17 at the half, and then they broke out on us. Finally crawling back in there. 5.5 minutes left in the game. Be a 1-point game if Lucas can knock another free throw down. It takes a lot of time at the foul line. Where's number 0? And takes his time and finally shoots and got them all 3. 3 in a row. And it's 41-40. Warriors down by 1. Tayshawn Washington in the backcourt, guarded by Daniel Robinson. Robinson giving him fits back there. Washington to the corner with it. Now backs it toward the top against a pick. Now up top they go, picked up by Pittman. Pittman guarded by Henderson. Shot clock at 12. Pittman dribbles toward the top, shot clock at 8. He's out by the logo, shot clock at 5. Pittman has lost it, he's still in the dribble. Double team, now up top, 3-ball from the top by Grigsby. Off the glass, won't go, rebound by the Warriors. Henderson, we could go ahead with a made basket here. Henderson on the right side. Up top to Taylor. And there's that ugly zone again. Shawnee's zone has been tough all night long, and now maybe they're playing a little man-to-man, I would think. Taylor in the corner to Sprinkle, steps on out of bounds line his way to the basket. The court is too small for the big kids.
Both teams have had issues with that at some point today.
Catch it at the 3-point line in the corner. You make a move to the basket. You go out of bounds first. So we had the ball, the chance to go on top and turn it over. 4:44 left in the ball game. And Sprinkle again will guard Kayshawn Washington, and that's a timeout called by John Sparks and Shawnee. It's a full timeout. 41-40, Warriors down by 1. 4:38 left. We'll take a break and be right back in 1 minute.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.
You already know that the First National Bank is your real community bank, but have you met our people? It's the people inside that make us a community bank. We live here. We work here. We're your neighbors and your friends. When you bank with us, your money is reinvested in your community. At the First National Bank, our customers are more than an account number. People are the reason for this community. We're your hometown bank, serving the area since 1906. We are the First National Bank, where our people make the difference. Come see us today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, I hope you're enjoying this broadcast and telecast of Warrior basketball. I know I am. Mark Richardson alongside Zach Reynolds. Alex Marshall back at the studio on the radio side of things. Who we got working stream tonight?
That's Colton Plummer.
Colton Plummer, and on camera?
That is Braden Grimes. Braden Grimes.
Wake him up, will you? Let's play basketball. Let's go. There you go. Oh, I should probably keep that to myself. 41-40. Warriors down by 1. We had the ball with a chance to go ahead and turned it over. Shawnee now has it. They've got the 1-point lead in the basketball, and it's in their half court. Up by the scorer's bench, they'll inbound the basketball. And Johnny Anderson will get it back to Keyshawn Washington. He's played significant minutes for them at the point guard spot with Pittman, the other guard. They're both out there right now. Robinson is the guard against Washington. Now up top it goes in the hands of Thomas. Now back to Washington. They prep it inside and turn it over. Warriors have the basketball. They threw it away. Here comes a break by the Warriors. Robinson goes up. His layup is good. He looked him off and got it. And the Warriors lead it for the first time in the second half. 42-41 on the basket by Daniel Robinson. Good defense by Wabash Valley. 4:10 left here. Now Ladrikis Pittman, calls the play. The double fist play out there. Guarded by Julian McGowan. Be a lot of free throw shot in the last 4 minutes of this game is my guess at least. Up top to Thomas, drives in the paint, stops, floats it up, shot is short. Good job on the boards by the Warriors. That's Kaleem Taylor at 6'2", does a nice job on the glass for Wabash. Wabash with a 1-point lead in the ball. Taylor all the way to the rack, throws it up, and he's fouled. He went into trouble. They had him. They tackled him, and we are going to have at least 1-on-1 and probably 2 free throws. They're going to say 1-on-1 bonus free throws on the drive.
Kaleem Taylor's just fearless in there. He'll drive in on anybody, does not care. He's pretty darn good finisher at the rim, too, most of the time. That time he got dragged down, didn't have a chance.
Right, and he's just strong, that's all. That's 9 team fouls against Shawnee, so it'll be 1 and the bonus, I believe. It was not shooting. They fouled him before he could get the shot up. Taylor, a 79% free throw shooter, is 3 of 4 tonight. 3:41 left in the game. And first one by Taylor is good, and we're up by 2. 43-41. What did we get down by this half? At one time it was 30-21. So come back from the 9-point margin. Another one by Taylor, and that one is short. And Warrior lead is 2, and rebound on the rebound. McGowan snuck in, got it, and he got fouled. Great play by Julian McGowan. Snuck inside, got the rebound, and he'll have free throws as well.
McGowan only about 6'6", but he's uber athletic, and he just jumped up above everybody there and grabbed it, and then somebody came over trying to drag him down.
Well, somehow he got inside position, and when the ball came down, the guy was on his back. 43-41, Warriors by 2, 3:40 left, timeout called. We'll be back in 1 minute with more basketball.
Hi, I'm Brett Weinzapfel. I'm an orthopedic spine surgeon. I'm happy to be starting my practice in Mount Carmel in the orthopedic department. I attended Indiana University School of Medicine in Indianapolis. Following that, I went to Case Western Reserve University for my orthopedic residence as well as a spine fellowship. I've been practicing in Evansville since 2007, and I'm happy to bring my practice to Mount Carmel, Illinois in 2023.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.
All right, the cheerleaders have done their deal. Now the Lady Warrior basketball players are getting into the act and trying to get this crowd revved up. 43-41, Warriors by 2, and 2 free throws coming up by Julius McGowan. And all night long, Shawnee has owned the boards. And that time, it was Julius McGowan who snuck in, got the rebound and the foul.
And that was huge. I mean, a chance. He's really going to make these free throws, try to build a lead. And with both teams the bonus, the clock and the free throw line can be on your side with the lead. You just got to make them.
Taylor split the free throws. And now it'll be Julian McGowan. And McGowan, a 63% shooter on the year, is only 0 for 2 tonight. And we are shooting double bonus here, so he gets 2. And the first one's good. And he looks good at the line. Warriors by 3. We haven't had very many three-point leads all night long. Low-scoring affair tonight. There's only 18-17 at halftime, and McGowan got both free throws. 45-41, 3:40 left. And now Pittman will bring it up. Ladrikis Pittman, the left-handed orange-footed guard, guarded by Robinson. Now up the top it goes to Johnny Anderson, back to Pittman. In the corner to Anderson, looking down low. Good job on the defense by Lucas Henderson. Outsized, working against, who is that down there? Number 13, Grigsby. Grigsby in the paint, wants the basketball. Pittman on the drive, shot blocked by the Warriors. Out the corner it goes. 4 seconds left on the shot clock, on a foul by Wabash Valley with 3 on the shot clock. This is going to be Kaleem Taylor who picks up the foul, I believe.
I just got over-aggressive there. You can see the disappointment on Coach McGee's face there. Got him all the way down the shot clock. He just got over-aggressive. That was definitely a foul. Bumped into him.
Nice block inside when Pittman put the shot up. But now at the line, it'll be number 5, Trayvon Thomas, who has not scored tonight. He has 68% on the year for free throws, and this is a bonus free throw. If you don't get the first one, it's live basketball. And the first free throw's up, and it is good. Snuck that one in. They'd missed the front of a 1-on-1 earlier. That helped us. Back to a three-point game, and here comes Lincoln Lockhart, one of their starters, back in. The second leading scorer for them at 12 a game. He will replace the shooter, Trayvon Thomas, if the free throw goes in. Thomas at the line, free throws up, and that's good. He got them both. And the Warrior lead is 2, 45-43. So the Warriors have Sprinkle, Robinson, Taylor, Henderson, and McGowan on the floor. The big guy, Ezek, not getting a lot of time here in the second half. Full court pressure. Robinson gives the ball to Sprinkle. Adrian across the timeline and hands the ball back to the guard, Kaleem Taylor. 20 on the shot clock for the Warriors, now up by 2. 3 minutes exactly on the game clock. Taylor open for 3 at the top. Tries to bust it, and he missed it. And on the rebound, it's a foul called. And I think the Warriors are going to get the benefit of that call. I'm not sure who was on, but McGowan clapped his hands after they called the foul. I think it'd be Warriors at the foul line. I think McGowan at the line for a couple.
It's going to be on Jonathan Brantner, pulling back on Julian McGowan, extracting his way to the ball on that rebound.
Did you see the foul?
I didn't.
Well, the referee did. That's good. That's why those guys get paid like that. McGowan at the line. Another free throw is good. He's hit 3 in a row now at crunch time for Wabash. 2:54 left. We're back up by 3, 46-43. A lot of time left in this one. A lot of free throws to be shot yet. Jim gets quiet. McGowan hits another free throw. Warriors back to a 4-point margin, 47-43. Full court man-to-man pressure, and Pittman will bring it across in a hurry, guarded by Robinson. Now up top to Anderson. Right side now is Bandexter, who made that foul. Now in the corner to Marr. Drives and a bump. Bump on Kaleem Taylor, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Now everybody's in the super bonus. Did I say there'd be a lot more free throws shot?
I think you were right.
Yeah, that's the way it works. Hard to play clean late in the game. At the line, it'll be number 10, Osirius Marr. He's had a pretty good night. He's 8 of 10 at the foul line is what I've got him for. That is correct, isn't it? Make it 8 of 11. He's missed one there. Free throws are always huge. You notice them more in the last couple minutes of a ball game. Osirius Marr, sophomore at the line. Second free throw. He missed another one. Thank you very much. And the Warriors with the rebound. So we have 4-point lead in the basketball now. 2.5 to play. Playing at home, Warriors are the 4-point favorite tonight. That's what we lead by right now. Henderson on the right side to Kaleem Taylor. Taylor around to pick toward the top on the dribble. Now out to Daniel Robinson. Robinson looking down low, gets the ball to McGowan. McGowan faces up at the baseline. Now moves to the middle. Cross corner pass to Henderson. 4 on the shot clock. Henderson step back from 15. Shoots, fires, no good. On a rebound there by Marr of Shawnee. Their basketball. They're only down by 4 as we hit the 2:05 part of this game. Pull-up jumper, block shot. Pittman went up, and Robinson read the move and got the block and takes it away. Beautiful play by Daniel Robinson. Under 2 minutes now. And the Warriors with a 4-point lead, trying to win a home game and advance to 5-3 and get our first conference win of the year for Terrence McGee. On the drive, Robinson missed the flyer in the paint. On the rebound, he ties him up, and it's going to be a held ball. Possession arrow belongs to Shawnee. Good hustle by Daniel Robinson after the drive and wild shot. Yeah, I'm not too harsh with that, am I?
No, I mean, he's fearless too, like Taylor. He's not quite as strong as Taylor. He's a little bit better shooter, but they're similar players, and they both like to drive when they can.
And that shot was, I know there was a lot of pressure there, I'll say that. 1:42 left. The Warriors have a slim 4-point margin, 47-43. Now the referee's talking to Coach McGee down here, and I think McGee is saying, hey, that's got to be a foul as he goes up like that. I don't think the referee really cares. And we have a blood issue as well over there with Kaleem Taylor. He's going to get a little tape on that and probably stay in the game, we hope. It's a finger. So he just got to, somebody sliced him on the way to the rim. That's what McGee's telling him. It looked like he might have got fouled. What do you think?
I think so. He didn't do it to himself. Surely not.
Surely he didn't do that. He didn't bite that, did he? 1:42 left in the ball game. Warriors up by 4, 47-43. Shawnee basketball. On the dribble up top, Thomas gets all the way to the rack. Another shot blocked, this time by McGowan, out of bounds. The ball belongs to Shawnee. The Warriors, we're not big, but we have a lot of flyers. A lot of guys want to block shots and come in handy here lately. Inbounds play for Shawnee with 20 on the shot clock. They will inbound it. 1:36 left on the game clock. We're ahead by 4 right now. 47-43 is the score. Looking inside and can't find anybody. Close to a 5 count. This ball's loose and stolen by the Warriors. Here comes Henderson. Fast break for the Warriors. To the paint he goes. Layup up. No good. He's fouled. Showed left side. Went up on the right side. And Marr got him. And he'll have a couple free throws. Nice play by Henderson to run that break under control. Didn't get out. Didn't get wild with it. And has free throws as a result.
I'll tell you something that's not necessarily going to show up in the scorebook that has been really impressive and needs, if Warriors can come away and win this game, it's a big deal. Lucas Henderson, a guard, really a point guard size, and he's been playing down low with the big guys for Shawnee on defense. He's been denying them the ball, playing really tough. That can't go unnoticed.
And free throws good. He's 4 for 4 at the line tonight. All of those in the second half. The Warriors up by 5 now with 90 seconds left in the game. 48-43 Wabash. Timeout called. We'll take a quick 30-second break and be back with more basketball as the Warriors lead it by 5 as we count this one down. Back in 30.
We've got our Clark Griswolds out there, so we got the Christmas lights going up. So be careful, be mindful when you're up on the roof. There's power lines overhead, sometimes run over roofs or cleaning your gutters or anything like that. Be mindful of those power lines that are near or over the roofs or things that you're working on. To the Christmas displays, make sure that you use GFI receptacles on all outdoor displays for your protection and for protection of the kids around the house and everybody around too.
Well, Zach, how about that defense by the Warriors on that inbounds play? The clock was going down. They finally got it inbounds, but we got the steal and came down and converted at the foul line with Lucas Henderson.
I mean, it was really good. He's been playing tough down there, like I mentioned just before the break, and just denying people the ball. Everybody's been able to do that. The inbounds have been really tough for Shawnee, and that time they were able to get the steal and lead to fast break and try to hit this next free throw as well and continue to grow that lead.
One more coming for Lucas. He's 4-4 tonight. What I've got him for, right?
Yep, and he's leading all scorers right now with 18.
Takes his time, and free throws good. 6-point margin, 49-43 with 90 seconds left. Pittman across the timeline with it. Guarded by Henderson. Pittman down low, spin, shot up. That's partially blocked and rolls in. Nice play by Ladrikis Pittman. Full court pressure. 4-point game, 49-45, and they blow the whistle and they call a warning on Shawnee for delay of game, I believe. Referee went and gave the signal over there that there was a warning issued. So the Warriors have full court to go, 29 on the shot clock, I believe. I think they may reset that to 30. I'm not sure. New player in the game. Marr's back in. They've got Lincoln Lockhart out. So McGowan and Robbins will fight to get open here on this inbounds play, and Sprinkle will do the trigger work for Wabash Valley. And I don't think he can move on the baseline now, even though they made a basket a minute ago. Robinson on the inbounds. And now he's dribbling in the backcourt. He takes his time and waits for the defense to get out of the way. 1:05 left. Warrior basketball. Warriors lead by 5, 49-45. Kaleem Taylor up top of it. On the dribble, guarded by Johnny Anderson. Taylor on the drive. Kicks it inside. McGowan gets him in the air. Goes up. Reverse side. Shot blocked and a foul called. Boy, what a nice pass that time. That was from Taylor, correct? Down low.
That was a great pass and then a great move by McGowan to get the defender in the air. Go for the pump fake. He knows that there's some bigger defenders down there. Pump fake once. They go flying everywhere. Back to the free throw line where he's been pretty good in the second half.
2 shots coming for Julian McGowan. He's hit 4 in a row. And make it 5. Got that one. He caught the ball at the left block, head fake, and went up with it and shot the ball on the right side of the rim, used the rim to protect the ball, and got the foul. 55 seconds left. And the board shows the Warriors up by 5, 50 to 45. Another free throws up, and that one is good as well. Warrior lead back to 6, 2-possession game, 51-45. 50 seconds left in the game. Pittman drives inside, shot up in the paint. It's a wild one, a foul called. 1 of 3 referees bought that. The other 2 didn't buy it, but just 1's all it takes. He drew a little contact, kind of pushed off, and he'll have free throws coming, and I'll bet you he's a free throw shooter. He's their point guard. Handles the ball most of the time for them. Usually those guys are very good at the foul line.
He's got 10 points tonight.
Hit a couple threes. And 7 of his points here in the second half. Now make it. That rolls off. No good. Thank you. I think I've got the jinx going tonight.
He's about a 72% shooter on the year from the free throw line. That's pretty solid.
You know, in the last couple of minutes, they've missed some crucial free throws.
Absolutely. After being really good at the start of the second half from the line.
Another one by Pittman is up. That one's good. 5-point game, 51-46. 49 seconds left into Sprinkles. Now over to Kaleem Taylor. Taylor across the timeline. They're going to come out and chase him out there. And they foul Taylor. Not a good guy to foul, really, if you're trying to find a guy that doesn't shoot free throws well. 79% of the year for Kaleem Taylor. 41.7 left on the game clock. The Warriors trying to sneak a victory out here at home.
It's clutch time now. Just got to hit your shots at the line and should have a victory locked up. If only it were that easy.
You know, at the start of the half, we got outscored 13-3 the first 5 minutes of the half. We were down by 9 points. Made a nice run to get back in. This, and Taylor hits a free throw, and it's been very good free throw shooting by the Warriors late in this half. We missed some earlier. McGowan missed a couple. Diop missed a couple, but lately nothing but money at the line. McGowan's hit 6 in a row. Now Taylor with 1 more. And that's a free throw rolls in. I've got him for 6 for 8 and 12 points. 40 seconds left. Warriors up by 7. Here's a drive. Pittman in the paint. Shot up, and it rolls in. Count that basket for Pittman. Now it's a 5-point game, 53-48. Inbounds to McGowan. Oh, what a rough pass, and make that Robinson. It's knocked out of bounds by Shawnee. That pass was not thrown the right. That's not where you want it. They had him double-teamed and trapped, and somehow he come out with possession.
They got lucky there that went off the hand of Lincoln Lockhart last. Too risky there in that situation.
It's a lot of defensive pressure here, and we're trying to get open. They're trying to hold Robinson and Taylor. We'll see who gets open. Robinson breaks in the back, and there's a foul call. Well, they warned him. You got to tell him that. The referee said, keep your hands off him. He broke. He put his hands on him, said that we're going to call that a foul. I don't think you can argue with it because he warned him just 2 seconds before it happened.
Absolutely. I mean,
they were lined up right in front of us. Robinson was being held, and he kept slapping our hands down. The referee finally said, keep your hands off. Put his hands back on. There you go. I had kids one time. I told them, you do that one more time, something bad is going to happen. And this time it's a foul call. Robinson at the line hits another free throw. His first of the night. 6-point margin. This will make it a 3-possession game. If you make this free throw. 32 seconds left. 54-48 Wabash. And another free throw. This one is too hard. No good. Rebound controlled. They have it. So they come down with it. Pittman in the paint. Floater up. That's no good. Short. Rebound tapped around. Out of bounds. Warrior basketball. So Robinson missed that second free throw. We get the ball back anyway. 23 seconds left. Warriors by 6. 54-48. Timeout called. And we'll just keep it here. It's just a 30-second break. And by the time we send it back, I'll be ready to talk again. Warriors have played a very good second half of basketball after a sluggish start to this one.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And I think there was that point there where things started going, where Lucas Henderson had a couple of threes. Mujah Burton specifically hit 2 in a row, really kind of opened things up. Kaleem Taylor a couple of drives. And then the free throw line, might forget, started 1 for 5 from the free throw line to start the second half, but then McGowan and Henderson specifically really locked in, and that's kind of where we're at right now. The free throws are helping them win.
Henderson 5 for 5 in the second half. Robinson 1 of 2 from the foul line. Taylor 3 of 4 at the foul line. McGowan 6 of 8 at the line. Those are pretty good numbers, and those are the guys shooting the free throws down the stretch.
And the defense has stayed really good. I mean, both teams are playing really good defense, but here at the end, right now, Pittman's just trying to do it all for the Saints. He's trying to drive into the paint and get something going, but they just it seems to me that they're almost playing for contact. They started playing for contact, playing for fouls instead of trying to just finish no matter what, and a couple of them just rolled off the rim, and momentum just built for Wabash Valley.
Johnny Anderson, their leading scorer, has 9 points. Only 2 points in the second half. He's just disappeared in this ball game. And he is in the ball game, but has not been much of a force here. So that's a surprising turn of events. Warrior basketball, length of the floor to go. 23 seconds left. We're up by 6, 54-48. You break the huddle with McGowan and Taylor, Robinson, Sprinkle, and Lucas Henderson. There's a lot of guards on the floor for the Warriors, at least 3, with McGowan and Sprinkle. And we look and get the ball into Daniel Robinson, and he get the ball now to Taylor. Taylor in the backcourt. He'd like to get fouled. Behind the back dribble, gets the ball back to Daniel Robinson, almost turned it over. Across the timeline in time. 13 seconds left in the ball game, and Robinson is fouled. He'll shoot a couple on the super bonus. They just about had us in the backcourt again.
I think they
just say out of bounds, huh?
I think it just got kicked out of bounds.
Okay. We'll take that. 12 seconds left here. Warriors with the lead in the basketball, up by 6. Trying to beat Shawnee for our first conference win of the year. Up top it goes to McGowan. He's fouled at the timeline. He'll shoot a couple of free throws. Johnny Anderson came out and got himself acquainted with Julian McGowan that time. He got right up next to him, and he has fouled out of the ball game. So he finishes the game with only 9 points, half of his average for Johnny Anderson, who has fouled out of the game. At the line, Julian McGowan, 6 of 8 from the foul line this half.
Started 0 for 2. He's hit 6 straight.
Hey, that's pretty good. And they're making. Thank you very much. You missed that one.
That's on me, Julian. I'm sorry.
One more free throw would make it a 3-possession game, though. It's a 6-point game, and a timeout is called by John Sparks and Shawnee. 54-48. Warriors by 6 with a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with the conclusion of this game in just 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Brett Weinzapfel. I'm an orthopedic spine surgeon. I'm happy to be starting my practice in Mount Carmel in the orthopedic department. I attended Indiana University School of Medicine in Indianapolis. Following that, I went to Case Western Reserve University for my orthopedic residence as well as a spine fellowship. I've been practicing in Evansville since 2007, and I'm happy to bring my practice to Mount Carmel, Illinois in 2023.
Well, welcome back to Wabash Valley, where the Warriors looking for a doubleheader win tonight, a sweep against Shawnee. The Saints are in town. The Lady Warriors won big tonight. The men are trying to squeak one out. 54-48, 11 seconds left. Another free throw for the Warriors. We'll make it a 3-possession game if we get this one.
And with 11 seconds on the clock, you'd like to think that would do it, but I've seen crazier things. Reggie Miller once scored, 8 points in 2 seconds or something like that.
If you can make this free throw and then not foul, it's just about a lock. But like you say, it's a basketball, and crazy things do happen out here.
Everything starts, though, with McGowan at the free throw line. Want to get back on track and hit that, make things a lot easier on everybody.
If you miss this free throw and they come down and hit a 3, all of a sudden it's a 1-possession game, and who knows at that point. So no pressure, Julian. Take your time out there. 6'6", Julian McGowan out of Trenton, New Jersey. He's a sophomore. He's had a good night tonight. And his second free throw's up. That one's good. We 7 out of 10 from the foul line. The Warriors lead it by 7. Pittman breaks it into the middle court, lost it down low, and the Warriors have it with McGowan. McGowan dribbles, gets the ball down, he lost it, threw it away. Moore rising for 3. Good at the buzzer. Count it for Osiris Mar, but that's the ball game. Wabash Valley wins this one, 55-51 is the final from Spencer Sports Center. So a big home win tonight for the Warriors. And Terrence McGee picks up his first conference win as a Warrior coach. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with a scoring summary, and hopefully a visit with one of the coaches in just 2 minutes.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.
Hi, I'm Brett Weinzapfel. I'm an orthopedic spine surgeon. I'm happy to be starting my practice in Mount Carmel in the orthopedic department. I attended Indiana University School of Medicine in Indianapolis. Following that,
As soon as you get out of this commercial, let's go back here. Very good. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Real barn burner, huh?
Well, welcome back to Wabash Valley. The Warriors win tonight 55-51. They get their first conference win of the night, first of the year. 1-0 in conference, joined now by Coach Terrence McGee. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's got to feel pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, it was a real barn burner there for a second in the first half, and got some things back going. So, yeah, happy for it.
Kind of a crazy game. This game was 18-17 at halftime. Defense, like nobody could put the ball in the basket.
Yeah.
They weren't calling any fouls inside, and it just was just hard scoring that first half.
Yes, sir. I mean, they're a tough, gritty team. Coach Sparks has been doing that for a long time, and they're physical, and we just couldn't get that ball to fall in the hoop. But our guys fought. We had some good defensive stops ourselves, so I was happy with it.
First 5 minutes, second half, we got outscored 13-3. We're down by 9 points at 14-42. And then we came to life, a couple big baskets by Burton.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of a momentum change. We finally hit an outside shot, opened things up a little bit.
Yeah, we got a couple guys that can fill it up. Just telling those guys to stay with their confidence. Like, don't worry about the first half. I know we missed shots. I'm not worried about the offensive end. And it's going to come. And those guys can give us some burst at times. So when it's all at the same time, it's going to be beautiful.
And I know you work hard on free throw shooting every practice, and I suppose everybody does. But late in the game, we were stroking it at the line.
Yeah, they did a good job. They know, man, when we miss free throws in practice, we got to get on that line. So they don't like getting on that line.
Well, that's a big win tonight. Congratulations on your first conference win.
Thank you so much.
And this is a tough conference, night in and night out. It's going to be tough every night.
Yes, I love it. I'm just happy that we were able to just play. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad you're able to make the trip. And then we go Saturday. We play down at John A. Logan, the national champion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Excited about that as well, man. Give our guys a chance to see what that atmosphere is like, and then just go in there and make sure we do what we do and let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah, and I don't know how good Logan is. I know they've got some losses early in the year, but I know they're going to be pretty tough.
Always. He does a good job over there as well with those guys, and just like everybody else, trying to figure it out, trying to put pieces here, pieces there. So it's going to be another battle.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. Thanks for coming up and joining us for a little chat.
No problem. Thank you.
Very
good.
good.
Have a great night.
Coach Terrence McGee with the win tonight. The Warriors, a home winner, 55-51. They improved to 5-3 on the season, and they get their first conference. They're 1-0 in conference. They're tied at the top right now.
That's a big time. 3 in a row wins now. I believe 4 of their last 5. It's building some momentum as you get closer and closer and into conference play. That's a big deal. As you just mentioned to Coach, it's a tough conference. It's a tough region, too, with playing Vincennes and things like that. It's going to be a grind, but it's good to start off with a bang with a win here.
Listen, I'm going to let you do the scoring summary if you're ready for that. I bet you're ready.
I am. Even use the calculator, make sure that all totaled up all right.
Really? Whose calculator did you borrow? Just kidding. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Lucas Anderson leads all scores. He had 19. He had 4 3-pointers and was 5 for 5 from the free throw line. And as I mentioned earlier, great defense, too. He had a really good game. Daniel Robinson with 5 points. Kaleem Taylor with 12 points. McGowan had 11, including 7 from the free throw line, and they were all pretty clutch. Burton had 6, those 2 3-pointers that really sparked things for the Warriors tonight. And then Ezike had 2 points on free throws as well. For Shawnee, Pittman had 13. Brooks only had a couple minutes in the game. He scored 5 points in those couple of minutes. Thomas finished with 2. Marr was their leading scorer. He had 15, including that 3 at the end to make it a little bit closer of a final score. Grigsby had 5, Lemon with 2, and their leading scorer usually was Anderson. He only had 9, as you had mentioned, just half of his usual total.
I don't know what they did against him, but he's a tough player, likes to shoot it outside, and we're able somehow to come out there with some really key defense late in the game, some shot blocks in the paint. McGowan had one, and I know that our guard Henderson had at least 1 or 2 of those. Robinson had one. Warriors just outplayed them finally and got the 55-51 win.
Yeah, absolutely. The defense was strong all game long. They just needed shots to start falling, and they finally did, and especially at the free throw line, and that's a recipe for success.
Zach, what are you doing Saturday? Let's go on down to Logan. What do you say?
I think I'll be there.
All right, Wabash Valley on the road Saturday, 1 o'clock for the ladies' game, 3 o'clock for the men's game. Hope you'll join us for that on the radio side. And Zach, thanks a lot for sitting in tonight. Alex Marshall put us on there. I appreciate him a bunch. And thank you, of course, for listening to Warrior Basketball. We'll catch you from Logan on Saturday, 1 and 3. So long, everybody. Thanks, Alex. All right, good night.